Yeah. I mean, I swear to God, no matter how many times I hear that song in the intro, I never get tired of it. I mean, it's I don't know, a lo-fi instrumental to be able to do that. That's some cool shit. So, I even walk to that shit sometimes, when I take my daily walk. And my weight loss that I set out a couple months to get some goals accomplished, and my weight loss is going swimmingly. So, just here's to health and looking good than a motherfucker going into half a century. So, anyway, for those of you who don't know, which I mean, that's only if you're new. My name is Kev. Of course, that's short for Kevin. And welcome to Black Men Being Brutally Honest. Smoke Show Sundays on YouTube. Okay, we got 12 in the building so far. Please hit that like button on the way in. Please, it's free. It's for the algorithm, and it's not like the request I'm putting in the scroll ticker across the bottom of the screen. Yep, the new laptop goal was $1,000. $790 between cash apps and super chats have been raised toward that goal. Trying to close the gap, trying to close the gap. So Cash App is on the screen. I know this particular background says stash funds in the spirit of the smoke show, but it's not for a stash, it's for a laptop. So I do thank everyone for their support on that. And I promise I won't let you guys down as far as content creation. I mean, because, we need to be here. All right. Some shout outs first. Shout out to the replay gang. Okay. You guys are as important as anything to this channel because of the algorithm. You are the guys that choose to come back later on and that you can't watch this in real time when it's live streaming to watch the replays, which I leave on my channel. So very big shout out to the replay gang. Also, shout out to the moderators in the chat. Thank you for not power stroking. That this, you understand that yes, that is just a blue wrench, and you guys keep everything kosher, like clinician around this motherfucker. So thank you very much for that. Also to the members, your $2.99 per month of support is very, very encouraging for me. It shows you that it shows me a level of commitment that you can have from people just by speaking with them and relating to them, and letting them know that we're all we're fighting the good fight. And am I forgetting anyone? Oh, the live chat. Those of you who are here every time I go on the air. Yeah, let me give some shout outs in the chats. Okay, so we got RPM. RPM was the early bird, and it looks like he beat Phil Brad by like, let's see, if my math correct, 15 minutes. So we got AL in the building. Yeah, yeah, that's Phil Brad's signature. Come on, man, because I'd be running late sometimes. Yeah, I think I was 20 minutes late tonight. But thanks for coming anyway. I mean, like for you guys, I do understand that you deserve a better courtesy than that. So if I set a time, I need to be here at that minute. So yeah. So yeah, Black Light Revelations 2. What's good, Rob? With one of the best ideas ever. Smash the like button, hit the bell, share the stream on your social media, support the content. Yeah, absolutely. The littlest thing, the little is the little things that matter. So okay, we got Mr. Got Prepper 101. He said sounds like a Swap House beat. 8 Ball and MJG would like this. Yeah, they would. Actually they would. I agree with that. But then Prepper 101 sounds like a thing from 70s porn. Yeah, you know what? No, hey, I might try that. Try playing that beat during sex or something like that, just to see what yeah. Yeah, he said, but I clarified that it was B and K by Easy E instrumental. You can find it on YouTube. I mean, and I haven't gotten a copyright notice for it yet. So hey, we're gonna keep using it. And yeah, RIP Easy E. Yeah, I remember the weekend Easy E died. We saw a video of him, like it was going around. I'm a ghost. He was talking about I'm a ghost, and he knew he was on his way out. And then I said Easy E will probably be dead before this weekend. And lo and behold, Easy E was dead before the weekend was out. Wow, that's not a good prediction to make. I mean, I'll just chalk that up to luck. So it says everyone's morning alarm should be straight out of Compton. Okay, straight out of Compton. All righty. Cubicle Masturbator. What's good? Yeah. Say, yeah, that beat is lit. Yeah, the beat is lit. We are in this bitch. We're gonna talk about this too much bull-ish in a second. Larry Legend was good. Phil Brad. Do you know who your avatar picture is? Yes, I do. That is Martin Luther King Jr. eating a potato chip. I think it's one of the for a man who has submitted his legacy in history is a very humorous pick. Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King, one of the most prolific leaders of our time in the black community, and was smashing holes on the side. Ray Hummer was good. Yeah, Ray Hummer, the Hummer Force. I know you're looking forward to June 6th on Netflix, when they do that Baki versus King and Ashura. Like it's supposed to be like an hour-long special. Sure to be pretty good. I'm interested to see how they're gonna let the fight between Oma Takita and Baki Hummer turn out. Probably won't be a clear winner. I'm predicting that right now. Now the franchise wants their titular fighter to lose. So Gabe A, what's good, man? What's going on? All right. Yep. He got their early bird award this week. So anyway, let me do this real quick. No more talking some stuff. We say, all right, got 16 in the building. You're watching. Please press that like button. So what should I start out with? Okay. Well, I guess till I come up with something better. Cain and Abel. All right. All right. For those of you who watched that Black Manosphere show the week I did earlier, number one, I want to say this. I mean every fucking word. I don't get up here and I try to bullshit you at least possible. But I meant that shit. Don't be a nice guy. Dude, this world ain't built this way. You were taught wrong. I was taught wrong. I mean, you don't get any like, and I'm not saying be nice because you have to seek immediate validation for it, because that shit doesn't work. It's a weak look, and I wouldn't recommend anyone do it, especially black men, because we out here looking bad enough, whether it be justified or unjustified. A lot of which is unjustified. So, yeah, and yeah, that Black Manosphere show of the week, it almost didn't happen, and let me tell you why it almost didn't happen. I uploaded it. I uploaded it and set it as a premiere earlier so people would know the show was happening. And I immediately got a comment, I guess because of the title. It's like when you're a nice black man, you're everyone's bitch, but I censored bitch. There's this if you are a content creator and you see someone named Steve858 in your comment section, I mean, he left a comment, or whoever that was, might have been a troll trying to sit up there and act like they were an actual guy, but it might have been one of these divestors. Made the comment saying flagged and reported. I was like, for real? Flagged and reported? Like, you ain't even watched the video. Like, I'm going through some Omega level hate right now. I mean, it's like, if it's not from, content creators, other content creators, the echo chamber biatches, those guys. If it's not them, then it's old butthurt spectators. So, okay. So for you guys, for Steve, this PSA is for you.
A warning. Warning. If you hear something that makes you upset on the broadcast, true, opinion, or otherwise, you are free to sign off or go to another channel. If you can't, please contact the displayed number below to seek help. Trolling and hate watching is more serious than you think. Now back to our scheduled broadcast.
I damn sure thought about putting that PSA in the damn video, but it was like, I ain't think about it. But maybe my next Black Manosphere show of the week, when I pre-recorded, I'll put that PSA in it as well. You don't have to watch. You don't have to watch. That's the beauty of free choice. You ain't gotta watch this channel. Shoot, I'm not handcuffing anybody to this channel. You know what I'm saying? People are here because they choose to be here. People are here to choose to be here. So at least watch the video first before you start to flagged and reported. And by the way, I should have blocked you, but I wanted to do something else instead. But so if you see a Steve858, that's bad news. I never ever liked reporters. I never ever liked people who flag videos. After which you can kiss my ass. I'm done with people like that. If you're a subscriber that's butthurt by this content, or you act like you got to get to the point where it's just making you so mad, it makes you slam your laptop, or laptop I don't have, by the way. Just cut the channel. Just listen to the PSA. You can watch something else. You can. And this whole y'all, some of you guys are taking this whole male supremacy thing too seriously. But see, here's the thing, man. When haters strike, we should not get shook. I mean, it's your opinion against theirs. Although social media, especially for black men, people barely listen. We're not really united on anything. So why should we be taken seriously at this point? I mean, we can't get to the point one day where we're taken seriously. Black man spaces don't get taken seriously. I'm talking about the opposite. Yeah, so that's pretty much like, that's pretty much it for me and the haters. I mean, it's pretty much definitive. I mean, if you have an opinion that, if you have an opinion that you feel is better than mine, then that's your opinion. It's just a fucking 360. You know what I'm saying? It's just once it goes around in a circle, it comes right back. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But if you think that you can debunk anything I'm saying, then this is the show for it. If you disagree vehemently, this is the show for it. And no, I'm not afraid of a difference of opinion. I believe a difference of opinion, you sometimes can learn from it and you can grow from it. Even at my tender old age. Nothing tender about me, though. Shit, I shouldn't even have said that in the first fucking place. But anyway, shoot. It's too much bullshit out here. We need a way to get rid of the bullshit. There'll always be a level of bullshit, but you know what I'm saying? Just bullshit. Like, that was some bullshit this afternoon. Like, dude, for real? Shoot, how you gonna flag something? And like, I ain't gonna lie to you, that was one of my favorite rants. Out of over 1K videos, I have very few favorite rants. And the reason for that is this. Number one, I like to let the people decide what their favorite rants are. Number two, I'm my biggest critic. I have friends that say that I'm too harsh. I have friends that say that I always look for the negative. You know what I'm saying? I've even had a friend recently, they say that I only count my losses. I don't count my victories. And I mean, so sorry. I'm sorry, but I think that I just so happen to believe that growth doesn't happen without it. I mean, but I do understand that you have to give yourself some credit sometimes. So, hey, I'll tell you guys this. The moment I figure out you can put GIFs in your background on StreamYard, I was proud of myself. So anyway, I'm about to drop this link in a minute. I usually kind of ramble for 30, 45 minutes. Yeah, South Park roasted Lizzo, which her reaction is on social media. Oh, I tell you the true South Park, man. God damn, they got Lizzo. And you know what, though? I don't believe they would have said anything about Lizzo if she didn't cry and whine so much about her weight. About not being exactly what she wants to be as far as this so-called beauty standard. Shoot. I mean, for real, that about made me laugh as much as seeing Donald Trump dancing. Yeah, so I see that why they didn't want me to play the music. Yeah, I probably would have definitely got a copyright strike for that, but that shit was funny. Somebody in the comment section, I think it was Hybrid Catastrophic Impact X83rd Power, said that Donald Trump looked like he was milking a cow. Oh, shit. I mean, yeah, that shit was ridiculous, though, man. I don't know. God help us all. No, come November, though. I mean, if Biden get reelected, I guarantee you he ain't gonna make it to the end of his presidency. Yeah, I mean, he'll probably be like Ronald Reagan, half dead. I don't know, for those of you who remember the Reagan days, but yeah, I was a little boy when that, I remember Ronald Reagan and George Bush ran against Michael Dukakis and Geraldine Ferraro in the primary. Jesse Jackson won. He was one of the candidates for the Democratic Party. You know, he wanted to be the first black president. The Reverend Jesse Jackson. Yeah, that guy. I don't like Jesse Jackson too much anyway. Jesse Jackson was thumbed his nose to my grandmother one time, and it was just like, I'm good on that nigga. I mean, Jesse Jackson is supposed to be a man of the people, but he acts like such a fucking diva. Like he acts like an actual snooty celebrity. You know, and it just, you know, I was kind of happy to see what happened to him when he went to where he went to like where Michael Brown got killed. Yeah. I don't know why I don't remember that place right now. I mean, somebody in the chat can tell me. But Jesse Jackson went there, and like the protesters, they ran him off. But they kept saying he wasn't black, though. I didn't agree with that. I mean, what's the qualification for being black at that time? Like, what the hell does black even mean at that point? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I make shows like associating black with ignorance. These motherfuckers don't even have a clear definition. Black mean you gotta pander to everything? Like, what the fuck? I mean, shit. Black should mean that we are supporting each other and loving each other and united, you know, but, you know, motherfuckers want to be screaming at niggas and shit, you know, even though Jesse Jackson might have slightly deserved that. So, anyway. All right. So, we got, let's see what else. Y'all already started down there. We got Art Newstall. Phil Brad said Sonny Morris is his name. Got Coffee Nino in the building. What's good? Said, have y'all seen my Mrs. Sean? Oh, okay. Okay. Sadly, I guess he's nothing. Okay. Is that following another channel should be easy to do? I don't get some of these motherfuckers. Hate watchers. They ain't got nothing else to do with themselves. They have no power. They always talk about black men ain't got no power, but hate watchers definitely ain't got no goddamn power. Shoot, they go to their jobs, they ain't got no goddamn power. They got to do what they boss tell them to do. You know, they can't be their own boss like some people. But you know what I'm saying? Like shit, so they're butthurt in their lives, you know, that they built. Because, you know, and that's one thing you got to do. You got to take responsibility for your life. Yeah, that's what it is. If you have like I have, if you're not happy with your level of accomplishment, the one thing that you can do is change it. You know, it's not very good mentally, I would say, to come to spaces like this just to complain. And there's a ton of fucking complaining. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's like this. Like, the way some people carry on social media and such is like, happy people don't do that shit. People with well-balanced lives don't do that shit. Like, damn. You know, following people around. It's like the Twitter mob. It's like the Alphabet Gang. It's like all this other shit. I didn't want to stick this bullshit male supremacy. Man, that shit is anything from hilarious to sad. All because you can't prove a motherfucker wrong. And that's what it boils down to. Because see, here's the thing. Like, if anybody don't know about YouTube's policies and standards, if someone is spreading actual falsehoods and conspiracy theories, yeah, they can shut you down for that. They can shut you down from that. I mean, you know, that's why people stop talking about the Illuminati so much. And I mean, that was just to protect celebrities and such. But, you know, some of that stuff is suggestive, so they can extend those courtesies elsewhere too. Marcus Romero Productions, MRP, what's good? Cartel, what's going on? Run, Jesse, run. Cartel, he's a punk. Nobody respects Jesse Jackson no more. Jesse Jackson wanted to be the successor to Martin Luther King Jr. That's what because, I mean, this man was so full of catchphrases. It was a catchphrase. Do the right thing. You know, he tried so badly to have an "I have a dream" speech of his own, and he failed. And I think his biggest blunder is the, coining of the term ebonics. Who remembers that stupid shit? Like, made it for they basically ebonics was a concept that, basically when black people wasn't privy to basic English, and spoke a ton of slang and have like all of the dialects that we have. Jesse Jackson put it all in one box and called it ebonics. It's ebony phonics. I mean, that's for me to hear something like that. I mean, like, I think I was like 12 or 13 when he did this. Like, it's like this nigga trying his best to be special. I mean, dude, you ain't gotta try so hard, bro. It's like everybody wants something significant sticking to them, just so they can get a little recognition from people they don't even know. And if they met these people, they probably wouldn't even like them. Shoot. Baltimore, there was it. We ran him out of Baltimore when he came here. Yeah. Yeah. Ferguson. Yeah. Ferguson. Yeah. Yeah. Detroit 313. What's good? Oh, Nub Glory. There it is. Kev. Non-black and black American women don't take black American men seriously because black American men vote in everyone's interests but their own. Oh, okay. Well, that was the least political thing you said since you've been here. But yeah, it is the same way. Like the Democratic Party don't really respect black Democratic voters. It's like if you automatically give somebody something, they don't have to earn it. Why should they have to, go beyond themselves to, I guess, show you some respect? Is and I already said what that was earlier. You're too nice. You're too nice. And nice doesn't cut it in reality. Sorry. I mean, like I said earlier in the Black Manosphere Show of the Week, which is still up. Look. Oh boy. So let's see. So Ferguson, yeah, everybody said Ferguson. Thanks for answering my question. And also, just I ain't too proud to say I don't know something that I really should know. So thanks for the reminders. Yep, happy people don't act like that. Gabe, Kev, be careful. I heard it. If you talk about your accomplishment, you're stuck up, and that's the space. And this is a space where black men vent. Yeah, it's okay to vent. Yeah, it's okay to vent, but I mean, let's talk about some other stuff too. I mean, who wants to hear me vent and complain about shit I can help every time I come up here? Like, I mean, I can't speak for the rest of the space on that, but I can speak for me. Would you agree that on key issues such as immigration, foreign policy, and the economy, Trump's policies align with the interests of black American men more than Biden's? All right, I'm gonna read Rob's answer in a second. I do. What's good? LOL. I wouldn't say that they align with the interests of black people, but I would say that his policies are a bit less harmful toward the wallet and have a little trickle. Okay, trickle down. He said facts. I also remember his Rainbow Coalition that failed. Coca-Cola deal and the Jaime Town remark ended him. Oh man, damn. Oh yeah, he called the small hats Jaimes. Yeah, I remember Eddie Murphy, when he was on Saturday Night Live, he did like a little song, like a little parody to it. That shit was so funny. I mean, so I know what I said might be a little in kosher. Like, what? Oh, boy. MRP was good. I use slang, big words, and curse words because I'm from the Bronx, New York. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard y'all a little mean up there. Shit. I heard the women were aggressive. Shoot. Via a Robin Harris joke. Shoot. And Robin was like, how you doing? And the woman turned around and say, no, motherfucker, how you doing? I love straightforward women. I do. I really do. I see straightforward women as kind of a turn on. So anyway, what up, Andre 420? Was good. 8 minutes behind that Lizzo roast was hilarious. Oh, gee, yeah, hell yeah. Democrats and Republicans are a rock and a hard place, not to mention that the people who call themselves our leaders lead by not taking a solid stand and shaming people for questioning it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, shoot, these are the people that are voting for you. I mean, you think you want to give back a little bit? I mean, shoot. So the next time a celebrity gets in some type of sex scandal, like this Diddy thing recently, shoot, they'll be on Capitol Hill giving themselves another raise on the American taxpayers' dime. All right, T. Riddler. At Black Men Being Brutally Honest is respectful advice. It might help your channel immensely if you choose one topic to speak on and stick to it. You're all over the place. It is difficult to listen to. Well, my suggestion is, okay, it's a smoke show, and although I do respect the feedback of my audience and the people who spectate, just kind of calm down a little bit. I've done a lot of one subject shows, man. Just kind of pay attention. And I mean, if you want to suggest something or ask me something, you go right ahead. But I will think about it. Content police officer, LOL. Okay. Yeah, that Hamilton remark ended Jesse. Yeah, it did. I mean, you don't mess with a certain group of people. So, all right. What I'm doing, T. Riddler, is called a rant or a ramble. Okay. It kind of goes all over the place. I mean, and it's a smoke show. So what you want me to do? You want to talk about what I talked about yesterday? Oh, that was another ramble. You want to talk about what I talked about at the Black Manosphere Show of the Week? Oh, that was another ramble. Shoot. I mean, I could be like the other folks, make certain content creators in the Black Manosphere the subject matter every broadcast, so I could get a certain crowd that doesn't give a shit about you otherwise. Yeah, I can do that too. Shoot. I'm gonna say, how dare I? Yeah. T. Riddler, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming through. People say don't vote Democrat. They did us wrong. But then when people commit and say they're going to vote Republican, they get coon shamed by the people who said not to vote Democrat. Just like how after the Couch 2024 movement fails, those people will be shaming everyone, saying a closed mouth don't get fed. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot. Ray Hummer, it would be all over the place. LOL. So what, man? Ray, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this, and I do understand, from what you observed, but I mean, it is, you gotta at one point, just kind of, listen to your subs. I mean, it's not that, I'm gonna, okay, T. Riddler, help me see the light. I'm gonna change my content strategy or whatever, and blah blah blah. I mean, it's whatever at this point, man. It's just, I mean, shoot, they can make the suggestions all they want. I respect the message. Everyone be all over the place. It's never one subject in most Black Manosphere streams. Yeah, pretty much. Start giving 2S what people think. Free yourself of people and their opinions. Yeah, absolutely. Now that's a suggestion I'll take. Okay. So Gabe, A, do you read that on the screen? He said use a whole blocking him. Okay. So, we don't have any secrets here, people. So let me go ahead and I disagree that staying on one topic is necessary to build a channel. It's more than an accomplishment to develop an audience who wants to hear you for your raw thoughts. Topics drive the algorithm, creativity drives loyalty. Yeah. And I'm totally being myself. So yeah, authenticity does count for something. Cartel says neither Democrats or Republicans are for us. They both trash. I'm sitting on the couch this election. Yeah, left wing, right wing, same bird. That's what I say. All right, so let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let me go ahead and drop the link. Anybody wants to come up? What I'm saying is, dude, I can flow with it. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Kind of a hint toward T Riddler, but T Riddler is allowed to disagree, and he is allowed to disagree. So, this I do push the narrative that this particular channel right here is not an echo chamber. All right. So, anybody in the clouds have a grievance? Anybody want to come up? I surprisingly have no smoke for anyone. LOL. All righty. Yeah, I mean, I could just call some people out. I mean, y'all want to hear me call somebody out? I mean, shit. I mean, I'm gonna keep that to a minimum till I'm in a position to where I'll be calling everybody out. But just wait till the fall. Wait till college football starts coming in, and wow. So that is not okay. I'm gonna read this out. So you're gonna let this weirdo feminist who pay feminists block me at Black Men Being Brutally Honest? Look, I can't control what spectators do, man. I can't control what people do with their YouTube channel. I mean, if Gabe wants to block you, then Gabe blocked you. Just like you can block anybody you want. And and if you're saying something about pay, you're gonna let this weirdo who pays feminist. I mean, people can do what they want to do with their money. I mean, if you're talking about that whole Kimberly Foster thing and that super chat, then I can't tell Gabe what to do with his money. I mean, shoot. T Riddler, no problem, man. No problem. He said there's a Black American woman named Angela Also Brooks who is running for the U.S. Senate seat in Maryland. She is a Democrat and an enemy of the Black American men. Okay, yeah. Thanks for letting me know. Her name is Angela Also Brooks. But who made that name up? Brooks wasn't good enough. Death Racer 25X. What's going on? He's like, oh, and best believe I'm not scared of disagreeing with none of y'all motherfuckers. One versus a million. I respect that. I respect that, Ray. And if you want to disagree with me, man, hell, you can do that as well. Is that what are we bitching about tonight? Yeah, bro. Shit. Too much bullshit. Narratives and dialogues. I'm learning to listen a little more now because I'm so over all the infighting, all the Black YouTube spaces who are not making progress. Although there were 2 people this week who tried me. Oh shit! Somebody tried coffee. Man, come on, man. Let me know what that motherfucker is, man. Shoot. Coffee Dino the homie. Shoot. Say what up, peeps. Shoot, he blocked me here. Black Light Revelations 2. Said Also Brooks as a last name is wild. like if it was like I mean, literally, this person had to end up in a classroom with somebody named Brooks. And they probably had this stupid ass corny jokes. Hey, I'm Brooks. Hey, I'm also Brooks. Get the fuck out of here. So easy. What up, AL?
What's good, Playboy? You good this evening?
Yeah, I am good this evening.
You want some good trees tonight?
I actually have to kind of chill on that for a little
Don't
while.
don't say it. Don't say you cutting back. Don't do
No,
it.
no, no, no,
Don't
no, no,
do
no, 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 no. I have to make some improvements in my situation. It's temporary. Once
it.
I get to once I get to a place where I'm comfortable again, I will smoke all I want. But until then, I gotta chill, man. In other words, man, I gotta, I'm gotta kind of like keep
I
trying to
I
push up
understand
the
that.
ladder and trying to, get better money, like get a better income.
Yeah,
So it's basically a means to an end.
yeah. I ain't saying it's right, but I understand, and I keep putting something in the air in your memory till you come back to the fold. I will just
Word.
put it like this: you on a sabbatical, some bitch. You
Yeah,
on a
yeah, yeah. Believe me, I did not want to do this. I did not want to stop, but I kind of got to. I got to kind of clean my system out a little bit, and
why? Well, why? But because I'm like
because
this.
I have to get into something that's going to lead to something much bigger. So
Hey,
I would say
well,
that.
you need to get on the indica and leave the sativa alone. Sativa make you go to sleep. Indica keep you awake and wide awake and focused and keep you creative and thinking and doing shit, and making money. Trust me. Take it from one who knows.
I
But
like
look,
sativa, man. Like
uh,
like I like the sativa.
sativa put you down though. It make you sleepy. You
No, no,
don't want
no,
no
no,
sleepy.
no. Indica is the one that make you sleepy. Sativa is the one that kind of, it's kind of like weed
Oh, it's the
coffee.
opposite. That's right. It's the opposite. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
I,
All right.
I'm on it right now anyway, so it don't really matter.
Shoot, yeah. I mean, indicas have you chilled, but I don't like I said, I don't like indicas for that reason. It makes you sleepy. And I mean,
Yeah.
like, why do I want to sleep when I'm high? I want to enjoy that motherfucker. So,
Yeah.
so anyway, we got a super chat in the building. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a high for that one.
Because I'm addicted to marijuana.
Hell no. You in here for some marijuana? Man, this is some bullshit.
Oh, I said how high. I meant half baked. He says buy Lizzo, buy two and get one for free. Buy Lizzo description to shred. Oh God.
301 pounds. God damn it, boy.
Man. I mean, look, no, it says 30 pounds, 30 lbs. But dude, let me tell you something. As much weight as I gained throughout the years, and this dad bod, I never hit 300 pounds. Thank God, because I do have sort of a stocky build. So and my muscle frame is probably a little bit more abnormal. Like not abnormal, but I mean, when people threaten to shoot you at 16 years old, I mean, because if you want to raise up, then that's definitely telling me something. Nigga scared of me. So, I mean, it's not something I take a great pride in, because sometimes that shit can backfire. But I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. Let's see. That man said, hybrid catastrophic impact X83rd power said AL with the knowledge. All right. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah. No, I see it like this, kid. My grandfather told me a long time ago. You start something, once you start, don't be no fucking quitter. So when I picked up them cigarettes right behind you, started, you don't be no quitter.
I got it. I'm on a hiatus. Like you said, a sabbatical. I didn't quit. I mean, but I've tried to quit in the past. I mean, like tried to quit it, and it just like it wasn't necessary at the time.
That's scandalous and blasphemous talk, if you ask me, goddamn. This is nature's healing leaf we talking about. The good Lord put this shit on the planet for me and you, son. Take advantage. Take advantage.
Yeah. I mean, funny you should say that.
If you don't want it, I'm gonna give you another quote from a good old rapper of mine. Shit, fuck it. You don't want it? More for me.
That man said, hybrid catastrophic impact X83rd power said, Kev, I know what you mean. I can't let myself get to 280 pounds. Yeah, I was 5 pounds from 280 pounds when I decided to, when I decided to go on this weight loss journey. Let me see. I started on the 27th of March. Right now it's the 27th of May. I have lost. I told McDrama Bear last night 22 pounds. That's because I hadn't weighed myself in a few days. I weighed myself the night before I took a shower, and I am at 30 pounds. That's fucking crazy. Like, I mean, you know,
30 pounds from your goal.
No, not well. I've lost 30 pounds. Actually, my goal was to lose 40 to 50, and it's just like I gave myself to September to do it, and I guess I might as well go for 50 to 60 now. I mean, shit, I didn't know it would happen this quickly, but I really, what I did was I changed the way I ate. I go walking every day for like over an hour. You know, I do some weights. I have some weights at home, but it's very limited what I can do. I have to do a lot. I watch some YouTube videos just to see, you know, conventional ways to work out certain groups of my body. And you know, that's been pretty much it. But I'm probably gonna have to go back to a gym, you know, so I can get more regimented and get how I used to be in the mid 2000s. Yeah, I was pretty fucking strong in the mid 2000s, but you know, of course, I was younger as well, almost 20 years. So,
Kev, hey, Kev, you're in your mid 40s, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 50 in 2 years. Yeah, two years and a couple months.
I'm already 50. All right,
okay.
Check this out. This is all I do. I do 10 sets of 20, 200 push-ups a day. 10 sets of 20. That's it. Drink water, eat one good meal a day, and that's it. That's it. And I'm telling you, if you go on a water diet, if you're a meat eater, keep eating your meats, keep eating your protein, drink your gallon of water a day. A gallon of water a day, do you 200 push-ups, 10 sets of 20. I'll break it down just like that. I don't do the full 200. I do 10 sets of 20. That equals 200. And then I'm done. And you'll look up in less than a week and a half, you'll be like, shit, I'm seeing results. And you just stay after it. I go like 6 days a week. I take 1 day off. But I go 6 days a week. That's it. I do.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Hybrid says once you go 14 days, it's officially on. No, it keeps yeah, they said that how long it takes to create a habit. Like, I think it said a month, but 14 days, yeah. You if you get to 14 days of consistency, yeah. Yeah, I mean you pretty much can continue to do it. And what you said, what you said, man, they're gonna be calling me Lil Kev? Nah. Nah, I'm still pretty muscled. So I mean, for my age actually. So I mean, like I said, I just want to go into 50 on a high note, you know. I mean, you know, I don't want to be like a lot of my friends, like just their bodies just start to break down early. They're not really taking care of themselves. But you said 10 sets of 20 as far as push-ups? You said 10 sets of 20. Yeah, you said drink water.
Yeah, 10 sets of 20. That's 200 push-ups a day, 6 days a week. You take 1 day off and drink a gallon of water a day, and you can eat whatever you want to eat. Matter of fact, your eating regimen right now that you done developed, keep that, but add a gallon of water a day, 200 push-ups, and if you were walking, however many days you were walking, keep that up, and you will really drop it. Because when I was in junior college playing ball, my freshman year, I was always studying other positions and other position coaches and how they were training their techniques and stuff. Because my major was gonna be kinesiology and my minor was gonna be communication. Because I actually wanted to go into the field of coaching. So I was studying, and they had this one fat offensive line coach, and he would get those 20 offensive linemen in there. He said he weigh them. You'll weigh back 8 or 9 or more. He said, "This is all I want you to do. I don't want you to stop eating. I want you to get in the weight room, and I want you to drink a gallon of water every day and do everything else that we want y'all to do. And I guarantee you, I'm gonna shed 20 pounds off of you in less than 2 weeks. And he shedded 20 pounds off of him less than 2 weeks. It was that water diet. A gallon or more of water a day. Because you ain't gonna do nothing but flush it out your system.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've been eating watermelon during the day.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Watermelon is a diuretic. It also contains it's loaded with a ton of nutrients, and it's a low calorie food. So what I do is I sit in my garage. I sit right out front. I take a plastic spoon and I take a quarter piece of watermelon and I chunk that motherfucker. I eat it all. I chew up the seeds too. I even eat pieces of the rind. What I do is I shred the hard green. I shave the hard green skin off the rind. I chop the rind up into little cubes, and then what I do is I put the pulp in the cubes in the blender, and I just grind it up and along the seeds, and I consume it that way also.
That's overkill, partner. I can't do them seeds like that, but everything it was the seeds and the rind. See, my granddad used to take it down to the rind. Like, I was like, what is the white? Ain't nothing on but white. What are you doing? I mean, ain't no taste in it.
Well, yeah. Let me tell you this.
You ever had a gold yellow watermelon before?
No. Yeah, I have actually on the rarest of occasions. Yeah, I've had it.
We grow them down here in Texas. Red and yellow gold watermelon. My grandfather used to live for them yellow watermelons. I don't mess with them. I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, every the rind, the pulp, and the seeds, all of them have some nutritional value. The thing is about a seed is you got to either chew them up or grind them up some type of way. They even have a recipe to where you can roast the seeds. I thought about doing that, just kind of roasting the seeds and just grinding it into a powder and then probably add it to my protein shakes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I know what you mean, man. It kind of sucks when you got them in your mouth and you're chewing them, and you got to chew them up because if you swallow them whole, they'll pass through your system and won't do anything.
Yeah,
it'll come out in your poop.
You like putting salt on your watermelon or no?
Yeah. See,
you put salt on your watermelon?
Say what?
You put salt on your watermelon?
No. I used to when I was a kid. I don't do that anymore.
Oh man, that's what set it off, man. Give me watermelon, some salt, man. I'm gonna go to roll, and then I'm gonna keep a fork by me. See, I'm opposite you. I'm gonna keep that fork just to dig all them seeds out and around, because I want nothing but the watermelon and the salt. That's it.
He said, Kev, if you lost 30 pounds, what you're doing, keep doing that. Why change what's working, Kev? No, I don't intend to. I do actually intend to increase my protein take a whole lot. I want to at least get to 200 grams per day. And that's a bit expensive because you have to research into what food hold that much protein to where you can easily consume 200 grams. One very easily is a 10-ounce ribeye steak. It contains about 90 grams of protein. Your average chicken breast contains about 30 to 40, something like that. If it's like a 8 to 10-ounce chicken breast. Also nuts and stuff like that, like almonds, cashews are pretty good as well. So that's the only thing that I really intend to change. Outside of that, then it's me. What I've been doing is I've been eating fruit during the day, watermelon primarily. I don't really consume any solid food until after 1 o'clock. I try to do like a 12 to 13 hour window where I'm not really eating anything solid. If I do eat anything solid, it'll be something light, like a cup of Greek yogurt. They have this Greek yogurt named Ratio that they have 25 grams of protein in each one of those little cups. Yeah. Ribeye steaks. Yeah. Steaks are loaded with protein. But I wouldn't overindulge in red meat because it eventually is harmful if you do too much of it. I However, I probably would never resort to being something like a vegan. Ain't nobody got no smoke, man. I know y'all heard some motherfucker complaining or something like that. God damn.
You know that old Atkins died back in the day because my kinfolk, he's on it, and he's a big guy, and he's still big, but he still uses it from time to time. It's nothing but protein, like you said, red meat. But the thing is, he also commits to that gallon of water a day. So he'll put some salad in there if he chooses to, but it's basically all protein. He refuses to put any starch in his body, nothing but the protein, and then bags it with water to flush.
That salmon helps you get more protein than chicken. Yeah, salmon's pretty loaded in protein too. So what, like a 8-ounce piece of salmon? Let me look that up. See, salmon protein value, protein content. Shit. A 8-ounce fillet is 40 grams. It's a lot. It's a good amount. Detroit. No wonder bears have so much energy. Yeah. What's up? Sick Diggy. What's good? So yeah, let me ask you a question, since there's somebody up here besides me. Why do you believe I don't get any smoke for real on this show? Yeah.
You get smoke from time to time. Like a couple weeks ago, we had a humdinger barn burner, but then
I mean, they weren't really coming to me. Y'all was going at it. Like,
it had its ebbs and flows. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm like this. I never duck no smoke, but I'm not.
Oh, I know you damn sure don't duck shit, man. No, not AL.
But if it comes, you know what I'm saying, I'm never scared. Win, lose, or draw in the hood, I'm squabbling.
Yeah. Somebody who was christened the Punisher by Hybrid. You gave him that nickname, the Punisher.
Somebody's trying to give me that nickname, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really don't. You got to be kind of out of your mind to have smoke with you, though. Because I see how you get down when you do want to get down, and you can hurt somebody's soul.
Oh boy, you should have seen me on Facebook. I had to suppress it, man, because I was getting doxxed. it was that bad. Like shit. Like motherfuckers found out I found out my wife's name, my child's name, said everything under the sun to try to get under my skin. I mean, shoot, like I said, one guy, I found out he lived in the same city I did. That motherfucker hushed real quick. These dudes are fucking kitty cats, man. They such lions on. Let me use another animal. They such paper tigers. I'll say that. Okay,
in my world, in the trucking industry, we call them CB suicide jockeys. See, they'll jump on the CB, all races, all creed, talk $100 worth of shit, cuss your family at you, all the way down to your mama rooter to it. But the minute you get a whiff of who the fuck that person is and sound like inside their truck stop, if they make it there, y'all happen. Hey, that used to be my thing. I get on that CB, I shut them down when they get to talking that crazy shit, and I tell them exactly where I'm going, what I'm pulling, what I'm hauling, what I make, model, and I'm pulling up. You want some smoke? I'm walking through this motherfucking truck stop. Where you at? What Dion say? I ain't hard to find. But then that's when you hear the forks moving on the plates. They start to slow down or get quiet. Yeah, where you at? I let it be known. Jesse James stepping through the door. What you gonna do? And I'm just 5'7", 190 pounds at the time, between 200 and 190. I ain't hard to find, but I bet I'll break you down like a fraction.
Say you'll be one half the motherfucker you was before you came. Like, shit.
Hey, you go walk or run up, you go leave limping.
Oh boy. Oh, we got Deacon Dave, man. Says super sticker. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and do this for you real quick. Hey, I promise I'm gonna get more thank you videos, but I just think Wacky D is just awesome. So, oh man, So thank you for that. So okay, I haven't even updated the whole laptop thing yet. So
Oh,
yeah,
you made quota? You was able to purchase it?
not yet. I'm still waiting on a little money. On my side, by the way, yeah, we gonna get that purchase done. So like I said, 790 so far. I don't get that whole 790. Of course, with super chats, YouTube takes 30%. So like when I do get the money, or when I'm able to purchase a laptop, that laptop will be purchased the money for next month will be the recovery from the purchase.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
So
yeah, now let me ask you a question. Now, did you ever watch the TV show The Boondocks back in the day?
Yeah, yeah. Who hasn't watched the Boondocks?
Okay. Now, for the most part, it was debaucherous and it was degenerate type of television, and it hit home with a lot of reality satire and whatnot. But being said, it was a form of entertainment in a time that about 15, 20 years ago, almost close to. But have you seen this new reboot of a cartoon comedy they got out called Good Time? That they
Good Time. Yeah, it was based on the original Good Times. I watched the first 4 episodes. I was very amused by it. It's not. I know that everybody's saying, "Oh, it's trash," and there's all this other stuff and all these stereotypes and stuff, and they mad about the show and Seth MacFarlane. Once I heard it was Seth MacFarlane, I was okay with it, because Seth MacFarlane be going in on white folks so badly, and I mean, for him to get our stereotypes down that well, he had to have some consultation from someone. But
Dave Farrell, I could keep mentioning comics that's up here participating in this shit. It's like, I'm like, all right.
But still,
you have to do everything for a buck. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's here's the thing. They did the same thing. Like they did kind of mirror what happened in the original Good Times. Like there was, because John Amos and Bernadette Stanis, my childhood crush, Thelma always be beautiful to me. She's like, Kevin, let's go get some coffee. Like, I'll go get some coffee with Thelma. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But they came out. Her and John Amos came out and said they didn't like it. They said that it won't do well and all this other stuff. And but they misled them. Like during the first Good Times, they said that it was going to be a comedy. It was going to be a progressive comedy, not progressive in the social justice way, but they were going to slowly progress and get out the ghetto. And what they did was they switched up the kids, the kids' intent, and then they turned around and they made JJ the star of the show instead of making it a wholesome family comedy. They relied on buffoonery. they turned Thelma into I don't know, kind of a groupie. I think the original plan was for her to go to law school. Well, not law school, for her to go to medical school. I don't know what plan they had for JJ. I guess JJ was going to be the guy that was in the arts, because he was a painter. I think that was always the plan for him. And then, of course, Michael was supposed to be a Supreme Court judge until they made him into a gay lounge singer. So, So you have to understand this about this media. They never want to show a full and complete black family without certain issues. In the 70s they came out with a string of shows that only had the mother in it, and Good Times was supposed to be the same thing, but Esther Roll, the matriarch of the show, she fought to put the dad in the home. So John Amos joined the cast, but what they did was they made him into kind of a loser. I mean, I wouldn't say he was a complete loser, But I mean, by today's standards, if you got a 6th grade education and you can't keep a job and you got 3 kids, what are they going to call you? You know, so they tried. I think they tried to lower James' character as much as they could so he wouldn't get that respect. But he became one of the best TV dads of all time. You know, he was a no nonsense. His character was no nonsense. And, you know, it kind of emulated the typical black father, you know, in America, you know, take off that belt in a second if you get out of pocket. But let me see. Yeah, but then they started complaining and, you know, about, you know, the way some of the scripts and the direction of the show. And then they fired John Amos. Esther Rolle quit the show for a while. And then they made Walona the centerpiece. And you know, had JJ kind of fill in like as the man of the show, and it just that they didn't do what they was promised. What I want people to do is check out this movie named Dancing in September. It stars Nicole Ari Parker and Isaiah Washington. It kind of told the story of Good Times. How, let me see, they had
and it's called Dancing in September.
Yeah, Dancing in September. Yeah, I do recommend that movie because it shows you how like the mainstream black comedy works. Nicole Ari Parker and Isaiah Washington played 2 writers on the show, and what happened was they made the people who were the parents, they made them a promise that, you know, that they would kind of be the centerpieces of the show, like they do with these white comedies. Like, you know, you notice how the white comedy, like the oldest kid is like, you know, is always a son and he's always this cool guy. And then they always have a daughter and everything. But the parents were like, you knew it stopped with the parents. Like they did the opposite in black shows. They made the kid like, you know, just, and like, I think the only show that didn't do that was the Cosby Show. That was the only show. Like the Cosby Show is a unique specimen. So yeah, what they would do with the black comedies, they would make the kids more of the star. You know, so that's what they did in Dancing in September. They gave the oldest son a catchphrase, and like you just, yeah, I just want y'all to watch that movie, Dancing in September. If you can find it, I do recommend it. I might actually, you know, watch it again and talk about it on this channel. You know, just to, you know, probably mix in Good Times with it too. I think that's a good topic idea, you know, T Riddler. So, oh, we got another super chat. Detroit 313. Then Lisa Bonet got fired out of the Cosby Show. Lisa Bonet got fired out of the Cosby Show because she accepted this role on in this movie called Angel Heart with Mickey Rourke.
Yep. It had a real raunchy sex scene in there that William H. Cosby did not and would not approve of. It fucked with his wholesale image of the show he was trying to produce and put out. So they were butting heads. He's correct.
Yeah, but Lisa Bonet was because they had set her to star in A Different World and everything. But a lot of that was Lisa Bonet's fault though. Okay, there go Wacky D, Detroit 313. He said Lisa Bonet got fired out of the Cosby Show. Yeah, because they said Lisa Bonet, like A Different World was supposed to center around her. Like, yeah, it was supposed to center around her, but they said she would always show up late to work, you know, forget her lines. I mean, it was, yeah, they said that she was very difficult to work with. So by the time that second season of A Different World rolled around, Dwayne and Whitley took over. And then they gave Ron
opening it up to other actors and actresses to get some shine and some time, because remember they were dwindling her down to the point where they bounced her back onto the Cosby Show as being the first of the Huxtables who couldn't get it accomplished school-wise, because remember she didn't major in STEM, bro. What was she majoring in? What type of majors was Denise majoring in? Tell the truth, shame the devil. I know. She was majoring in those sociology type degrees. She was trying to be an artsy fartsy chick. And we all know those creative ones don't end up doing well. Most of them who get those degrees after they leave those universities and those colleges, because they keep their heads in the clouds. They, you know, those are they like to dream and hope. 1 in 10 million of them type of deals make it back into Hollywood type from college. But if you go into college to do that and think you gonna come out in the real world and start making real world money off that degree, they get a hard lesson in life. Most of them end up being your teachers.
Yeah. All right. Kid seeing red with a super chat. Thank you. He said the angry motherfucker tax. Man, you just gave me an idea for my next super chat thank you video. Oh boy. I'm gonna go find that motherfucker when I get when I get home.
Ain't that what he named me the middle of this past week on the Roger Report? Yeah, he called me that on the cool, yeah. Angry motherfucker. I'm gonna change your nickname. I was like, okay.
It's an angry motherfucker. Okay, well, let me go ahead and do something for him real quick.
Give it to him.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give him Mike Tyson.
They have nothing to do with this. They're just innocent people.
I ain't gonna do nothing but funny shit when I thank y'all for super chats. That's all I'm gonna do, man. I ain't gonna do nothing but funny shit, humorous motherfucking shit. He said, "Do Little Baby and Birdman, baby." Oh, okay. Let's see. Where the Little Baby and Birdman, baby. Oh, debate. Oh, you're talking about Good Times. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's see. Is it? But you got a hood cricket chirping. Wacky D is too funny. Last time they had an issue with me for not seeing the value in adapting the red pill, clear ideology, smoke cleared. Oh God. No, nobody in this space gets strikes for smoking goof. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think, Gabe, Hybrid Catastrophic Impact X83rd Power has some respect for you. Yeah. It said, Death Racer 25X said, if it wasn't called Good Times, it probably would have been a hit. I only saw one episode 1, LOL. The one where they were singing with the roach in the shower. Oh God. I said, dang, this is some fucked up shit. Like, and what the hell they still doing in the projects? Yeah. Detro 086.
If they're trying to be accurate, real talk. Let me get this out real quick. If you got it. Bro, if they're trying to be accurate, that project's right there, Ida B. Wells, that shut down. It's towed down. You can't, what you gonna reconstruct that for? They're just not accurate at all. But go ahead.
Pastor, what's good? What's good, Pastor? That's your favorite person. Let's see. Andre 420 said, I thought that roach in the shower was fucked up. Yeah. It was. Yeah. Hybrid said some respect. Okay. Well, some respect is better than no respect. Will anyone smash Caitlin Clark? I'm going to give you the answer. No. And I think there are some guys that would.
No.
Yeah. Angel Reese, yes. Caitlin Clark, no. But
a whole lot of that, Alphabet Soup Committee, they like really on the cool, mad as fuck that she is a heterosexual woman who's in a relationship with a man and potentially is probably gonna marry this dude. They don't see she can hoop, she white, anti-heterosexual. I don't know what they mad for. All the straight white people loving her. She's the next coming to the white bird as far as the heterosexual is concerned. And see, this is something they can't really bitch about, but they want to bitch about, but they know if they open up their mouth, they're going to catch a black eye on that issue about her. So they just been mumbling and grumbling, but ain't been doing too much. But I digress.
Yeah, Elsie Reed, he's an Angel Reese and Kelsey Plum too. Hey, what is that one that used to play in the WNBA and she had an OnlyFans? And, she's what we used to call high yellow. She's light skinned. I forgot her name. God damn. Let me see. Yeah, but she. Let's see. WNBA. OnlyFans girl.
Liz K.
Liz Cambage. Yeah, her name Liz Cambage. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He had the dance they called them Nigerian women monkeys and that up there trying to tussle with him. Shit, that one chick came back and bust the shit out of her face. We be like, oh no, we ain't taking all this shit. And your daddy black, get the hell out of here. Her mama raised. She got a mama's ways.
Yeah. Yo, Liz Cambage. Yeah. Yeah. I be seeing how like she be trying to play like one-on-one court with some of the guys, and she be all over the guys, let the guys get on her, feel her up, and every motherfucking thing.
I ain't gonna lie, she can hoop, but she just don't. She's like 6'8", 6'9", and the thing is, how you that tall and you not even trying to dunk? She doesn't dunk, but she'll hit you with all her low post moves, and she's so much taller than them chicks, and she weighs so much, she just debows them down in the post. But hell, she can't even come back to the WNBA because she done snubbed them so many times. Like, they give up. She done had contracts with good teams and just walked away. I'm like, bitch, you was a trip.
Man, cause they ain't making no real money. Shoot, that's why she got that OnlyFans. Shoot, hybrid catastrophic impact X83rd power said Liz Cambage damn near 7 feet tall. Yeah, she will wear your ass out. Like, will wear you out. I mean, like, just it ridiculous. You better get in the gym. Like, that's all I gotta say. All right,
I ain't gonna take nothing from her. She a fine Amazon, but she throw it in the head.
Yeah. She would be gassed by the third quarter every game she played. Oh, we talking about Liz Cambage still. Forever Blessed, what's good? What's going on? She ain't going to the bucket on me. I'm fouling like crazy.
Nah, what up, y'all? Nah, man, but
yeah,
Liz,
what up, Pastor?
Man. That Liz to foul too much, yo. She's to foul a lot. She's to foul like flagrant fouls. She was rough on them hoes. So that's what, I mean, they was gonna kick her out anyway, man, because she still like guys. So that's why she wasn't gonna last in the WNBA.
Oh yeah, because once Candace Parker got a divorce, damn, she went down to the other side, and now she's one of the legends of the WNBA, if you could call it that.
That's the problem with the WNBA, man. That's like real love and basketball, man. Them girls out there be dating each other, and come on, man, you can't market that. You can't market that. Lesbians out there dating each other, playing basketball, you can't market that.
Yeah, so Detroit 313 says, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Says Steven Seagal and Ja Rule versus Jackie Chan, and Chris Tucker versus Jet Li, and DMX versus Donnie Yen and Keanu Reeves. Who would win between those combinations? I mean, if you got John Wick, Keanu Reeves, I mean, and Donnie Yen is just, that is John Wick, and Donnie Yen was in John Wick. Was it 3 or was it 4? I think it was 4. Yeah, because Donnie Yen was the guy that they had to resort to finally take down John Wick.
Was that the blind dude you talking about? He played the blind dude.
Yeah, he played the blind dude. He was badass as fuck. Like, and him and John Wick had a respect for each other. Yeah, John Wick 4. Yeah, but I would give that victory to them two. Out of all, like, Jet Li was pretty badass in his prime, but DMX is no John Wick, Chris Tucker is no John Wick, and Ja Rule is no John Wick. I mean, Jackie Chan is a hell of a fighter, RPM, but I mean, it's like Jackie Chan versus Donnie Yen and John Wick. Nah.
John Wick by himself would take down all 3 of them niggas. Them niggas wouldn't stand a chance.
I said them niggas would.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Jet Li and DMX. So I'm gonna go with them.
Nah, DMX would unless they shooting, and then you still got John Wick. Like
I said, case closed.
I got to give it to that's me, Donnie Yen and Keanu Reeves. Like that, for me, they're the clear winners. Steven Seagal and Ja Rule, they probably have the least chance of winning.
Yeah, that's probably the least right there.
Yeah, the very least. So you might as well just count them out.
I don't know now. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, man. Now Chris Tucker ain't really doing much either though. Now I think Ja Rule will beat Chris Tucker. Then it's like Steven Seagal versus Jackie.
Steven Seagal versus Jackie. Nah. Steven Seagal. Well, Steven Seagal, an actual legit martial artist, and even then, like, he ain't beating Jackie Chan. No, he ain't beating Drunken Master.
He too slow?
That man said Steven Seagal will tell you to pull up a chair and box you sitting down.
Michael Jai White already done said what he had to say about Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal don't want that smoke for real from nobody who really got hands. And everybody y'all practically mentioned, from Jet Li to Drunken Master, they gonna put him there. Look, that man just wants to grab you and try to grapple and do some kind of. He likes to try to bully who he can bully with that jiu-jitsu shit. But them motherfuckers are literally, they got 3 or 4 different combinations of kung fu to them compared to his. And then this motherfucker's fat and he's old now. No, I ain't putting no money on Steven Seagal for shit.
Nah, I think that's wise. All right, so let me go ahead and update this real quick because of the super chat. Let's see. All right, we're over $800. So 802 198. Shoot. All right, I really appreciate all the support I'm getting, folks. That is, well, I tell you, I am eternally grateful. I tell you the truth. Eternally. So let's see. He ain't beating Jet Li as the one. No, ain't none of them beating Jet Li as the one. Like, you talking about a guy who went through the multiverse to kill the other versions of himself to become more powerful. It like the one Jet Li, the one Jet Li getting all of them. Everybody on. Let's go back to that super chat.
The one.
Yeah, Steven Seagal, no. Ja Rule, no. Jackie Chan, not with a juiced up Jet Li, no. Chris Tucker, no.
Jet Li and DMX a good run.
Yeah, Jet Li and the one Jet Li one, no. Donnie Yen, no. Jet Li from the one is far too powerful. Like he's far too strong.
Look, so, Jet Li from the one and DMX from Belly. That's a hard combination.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that would definitely tip the scales in their team's favor. Yeah, definitely. I mean, but without the one, if you talking about Lethal Weapon 4 Jet Li, I mean, shoot, he still might. I don't know.
That nigga jump down the stairwell and drop kick somebody in Lethal Weapon 4. Come on, man, he was nice in that shit too.
Oh man, I mean, shit. Like, I'm sorry, that final fight scene in Lethal Weapon 4 was bullshit. Danny Glover and Mel Gibson was supposed to be dead.
We say real talk. We gonna drop 2 of these niggas, Ja Rule and Chris Tucker, and we go throw Blade on Jet Li's team versus Keanu and that other dude. Who you think will win then? Jet Li and Blade versus Keanu.
If you're talking about the one Jet Li and you talking about Blade, you talking about basically 2 superheroes.
Exactly. You talking about the motherfucker. Yeah, now I'm gonna
have to beat the brakes off everybody.
Like, yeah, they dusting everybody. Like, seriously.
Like, Blade on that. I mean, that's like ain't nobody whooping that.
And then even with Ja Rule sitting there, Steven Seagal will probably still be the first one to die.
No, I said all those other busters gotta go. We putting Jet Li and Blade up against Keanu and the blind dude with the skills. Now Go.
Okay. Are you talking about the one Jet Li?
Yeah, we talk about any version of a Jet Li you want with Blade. We can go to one Jet Li or we can go regular Jet Li.
Okay, so let's do a composite thing. Like, you know what they call a composite? Like, you take all their characters and roll them into one. You take all their characters, roll them into one. Now, who's gonna win at the end of the day? So now, I would believe the one that comes out on top is Keanu.
No.
Neo.
Think about Wesley Snipes in his movies now. Think about all the shit.
But you got to understand what he just said. A composite of all they action heroes, who they was. You got to understand. All right.
I think
Keanu is doing Matrix. What he just said. He's doing him in with the series as him as a gunfighter, the assassin, and then what he did another karate movie. He did another movie that was action packed one. I forgot what
he did. Speed.
Well, Speed really don't count. He wasn't doing a lot of fighting.
Speed and Point Break.
Point Break. He was shooting in that motherfucker.
Yeah, but see, John Wick would make up for that though.
Yeah,
like John Wick is very, very proficient in weapons, so you know John Wick covers anything that he did in Speed and Point Break. So
and he got martial arts skills. See, he's not like he's not just gonna lay the fuck down. We know that. That's what I'm saying. Him and the blind man versus the one Jet Li and Blade. Go. Those 2-on-2 right there. Those other dudes are eliminated.
That man Gabe A said, "Y'all talking about fighters, but ain't no fights on the panel."
Nah, man, I ain't really got no.
That man said, that man said, "I want problems."
Yeah, he want niggas to be. I ain't got no smoke for nobody, really, man. I ain't even on that shit tonight.
Said not Belly is cradle to the grave. DMX was in Belly too, though. Yeah, DMX was in Belly. You know, with Nas. Let me see, Cradle to the Grave. That was his movie with Jet Li.
That one. That was one that he did with I think he had Aaliyah in that one. Yeah, he was fighting in that one.
Said the one moved just as fast as Neo. Yeah. It probably would come down to them two. It'll probably come down to the one. It'll come down to Neo. I think everyone else would pretty much be dead. Even Jackie Chan with all of his fighting styles.
So you just gonna put Blade down. Like Blade don't
Blade's pretty strong too. Like Blade 2, when he fought Nomak, was one of the best movie fights I'd ever seen to this day.
Crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
All those last fighting scenes from Blade were crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So basically you gonna have Blade and Jet Li, the one damn near kicking Keanu Reeves by his ass by himself, because the blind man can only, don't get me wrong, that blind dude, he was cold and John Wick 4. Cold than a motherfucker. Ain't taking nothing from him. But he blind. You're blind.
That means that
at a certain point, that's, even though it's an asset for him, it can also become a liability for him too, versus a sighted man. If a sighted man just gets silent with his moves and watching him what he do and treat it like a chess match, and don't let him get the edge on you by using his ears, because his ears is what's gonna be guiding him regardless.
Yeah, so not Romeo Must Die.
I think Blade might beat all them niggas.
Keanu, you got to understand, Keanu went to links for his dog and his wife.
Oh, he was. Sorry. He was. Yeah, DMX was in Romeo Must Die. So my mistake. But Jet Li with DMX and Aaliyah. Yeah, rest in peace to Aaliyah.
And DMX.
And DMX, yeah. And DMX. Yeah. So is Snake Eyes though. Who went in a fight between Aaliyah and Cassie? Well, what you gonna do? What you gonna base on their power of their music? That's Aaliyah hands down. Cassie had one damn song.
Nah, we talking about the real fight, Kev. Who gonna actually really fight?
Well, in a real fight, Cassie would win because Aaliyah is dead.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
Hypothetically, though, if it would have fight. Oh no, Cassie been hanging with Diddy. She probably can fight a little bit, yo. So
she developed some toughness. You know what I'm saying?
She developed some toughness, yo. I'm gonna go with Cassie.
How you gonna go with somebody? How you gonna go with somebody who's more about flight than fight? It's a reason why she settled.
Did you say more flight than fight? Did you really just mention a flight in a back and forth about Aaliyah and you know how she died, right?
Yes, I did.
Wow. So you talk about fight or flight? That's still Cassie. Like, I don't mean to be so dark with it, man. I mean, for real. I remember the day Aaliyah died, man. That shit was sad for me. Like, my favorite Aaliyah song is "One in a Million." So my favorite Cassie song, no. No, not even, because like that song she came out with, like in the video, man, like that shit was like I didn't like that shit. That shit got on my damn nerves. Like B2K's first song.
It was the "You and Be Waiting."
Yeah, I know KNC and Red. I know, man. I know that wasn't right. That wasn't right. I mean,
Cassie did have one hit though, yo. She did. That you and that you and I be waiting. Go ahead and make a move, something like that. I forgot the song went.
Yeah.
But Cassie had one hit. She had one hit.
Man, damn. You said Aaliyah was my second crush right after Sade. Oh, I used to love Sade, man. Woo. I used to love Sade.
But she would have lost that fight against Cassie.
Aaliyah, I ain't gonna lie, Aaliyah was a little bit too bony for me. I mean, she was cute in the face, but I don't like them super skinny girls like that. I mean, let's see. He said Aaliyah was my first crush. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of crushed on her a little bit too, but like, just for me, she was just skinny as fuck, man. Like, I mean, with all due respect, said the Sweetest Taboo is amazing. Yeah, man, I remember back in the day, I used to watch Video Vibrations. They used to play them Sade videos. Man,
what about Video Soul? They was right there playing
Video Soul, yeah. Video Soul and Video Vibrations.
Yeah, Video Vibrations came on late night. That was late night.
But hey, I used to be up late night watching Video Vibrations though, man.
No shit.
Yeah. Oh, let me update the ticker though. Since Detroit 313.
I don't remember all the other ones.
Say what? What'd you say, Pat? How old are you, Pastor?
Yeah, I remember 36.
36, yeah.
Cut though, but I don't know about the other ones though.
Yeah. You way younger than me. Like well, not way younger. I mean, you about 10, 11 years. So yeah, when I was watching Video Soul and Video Vibrations, you was probably a toddler walking around. So
nah, man.
Yes, basically. If he got you and he just told me his age not too long ago, and I know where the hell I'm at, like I said, I was there in '82 when this shit started. When Donnie Simpson was on there with the green eyes, hosting everybody, talking to everybody. When they wore clothes to be interviewed, and they spoke well, it was an honor for them to catch an interview with Donnie Simpson. You was in Pampers,
man. Detroit 313 once again with the super chat, man. I appreciate the love, man. Shoot, I just updated that ticker. I gotta update it again. He said, "Now imagine with Rumble in the Bronx, Jackie Chan and Smokey from Friday, Chris Tucker. Man, that gang would have killed Smokey." That gang and that mom was not playing in that movie, man.
Hold on, player. Smokey and them might have came out on top, and only because of this. What's he doing right there? Puff, puff, give, motherfucker, puff, puff, pay. Goddamn right. He gonna smoke him out. He ain't gonna fight him. He gonna throw him a cheek to town joint. Man, hit this shit. Relax. I ain't even finna fight you niggas. I ain't got time. If he wasn't finna fight if he wasn't finna take on Big Worm like that, Big Perm, he ain't finna fight them niggas. But he'll smoke him out. He'll get him high and let old boys take him out. That's about how that would go.
All right. I'm gonna do something special for you, Detroit 313. I'm gonna give you the dog. All right, just a moment. All right. All right. Yeah, you won't get that action anywhere else. But but he said, yeah, but Rumble in the Bronx, Jackie Chan. Yeah, I love that movie when it first came out. Rumble in the Bronx. Like it came out around that time the first Mortal Kombat came out. Like the first Mortal Kombat film. The one that I kind of wish they would have made the new Mortal Kombat film kind of pattern after a little bit. But shoot, Cole Young and the motherfuckers are lost. Never mind.
The first Mortal Kombat movie was better than that new one they came out with.
Like the first Mortal Kombat movie is iconic. The second Mortal Kombat film, Annihilation, was complete trash. It was complete. I was so mad at that film. Like, and then the Mortal Kombat that came out recently was decent, but it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Yeah,
I mean, like, if it wasn't for Sonya, Kano, and Cabal, I probably would not have liked that film.
But nah, from that first film that they did when it was in the woods and Scorpion was doing that Get Over Here, man, that shit was daggone. I remember that. I remember the preview.
Oh, you talking about the fight between Johnny Cage and Scorpion? That's my favorite fight in that film. That was my favorite fight. I mean, I remember when I first got the Mortal Kombat videotape, I used to rewind that. I used to rewind that scene like a lot just to watch it again and again. But I thought Scorpion should have won that fight. Like Johnny Cage just does not come like in that film. It just didn't come. He didn't come off as a martial artist to me. Like, but he wasn't anyway. So who wins? Okay, so Cancy and Red said, who wins in the fight between Yosemite Sam and the angry motherfucker, aka A.L. Evans? Much love. Hey, what A.L. You got an answer for that?
Read it again. I just stepped there to check on something. I just stepped back. Let me read it.
Well, Cancy and Red with his super chat, he said, who wins in the fight between Yosemite Sam and the angry motherfucker, aka A.L. Evans? Much love.
Well, I'm the actual winner by proxy because that's one and the same. I'm one and the same. If you went to anybody else's channels, you know who I frequent and regulate with and run with. Hell, that's what they always throw up as my intro. So no, I win by proxy. How can I fight myself?
Yeah. Cartel says Cheers Today by Sade was my favorite. Narratives and dialogues. He said LMAO at Black Men Being Brutally Honest at Video Vibration. I remember the name because my oldest brother used to watch, but a newer one I am mainly familiar with Sita and Video Soul. Man, I was back then, dude. I was on Donnie Simpson, Sherry Carter, who filled in for Donnie Simpson. Let's see, Art Newstall. BET rotated the same videos in 30-minute cycles. Yep, I remember. Yep. Hybrid Catastrophic Impact X83rd Power said Nelly Tip Drill song went viral without the nuances of the internet. Yeah, it did. I mean, once he slipped that credit card through the ass crack, that was it.
That was that Uncut. I remember that. I remember BET Uncut.
BET Uncut. One of my favorite BET shows of all time before that woman took it over. It just fucked up the whole network. Yeah, the one that came out with the book, talking about how scandalous Bob Johnson was, but Bob Johnson gave you a chance to run a whole company, and you fucked it up.
That Bob Johnson's mistress. The biggest mistake that Negro made was he was actually on top of the media heap versus the mainstream big four, and he was giving them hell. They didn't like it. The worst thing he could have ever done was sold that fucking company to Viacom/CBS, and they single-handedly gave her the reins. Said we got the perfect bitch who can single-handedly run this company into the ground, and that's what she convinced herself to do. The minute he left, it was a sad day when that man sold that company, but he got paid.
I don't think he had a choice. I don't think he had a choice. I think because BET at one point was doing fairly well, kind of money it was bringing in, I think he had no choice. I think he would have tried to kill him.
Yeah.
That man was virtually untouchable. It was him, then it was Byron Allen. Byron Allen has yet to gain the independent star recognition status as Bob Johnson had. Bob Johnson had multiple shows he was producing, from the gospel on Sunday. Y'all know that hit all day long. Every woman over the age of 30 on up who was black was
Bobby
committed.
Jones Gospel.
Thank you. Was committed to Bobby Jones Gospel on Sunday. He had black college football on Saturday nights. He had videos on Video Vibrations. He had boy. Who? Not just Teen Summit. What was the black dude? He used to be like Charlie Rose. I forget his name. Damn, he's still out there in LA, but they done him bad. He was one of the first Negroes that got caught up in that Me Too movement shit. Damn, he used to host they used to have, it was a BET News at night after
Tavis Smiley.
Tavis. Man, I used to hang on every word Tavis used to say, man. That dude was a real dude. We that's actually when we used to get real black news, man. For real. They ran him out on a rail. Man, when he had all this, man, do you think about all the different shit? He had Monday through Sunday covered, and we wasn't tripping, and we was happy to have BET because we knew that was something black people can hang their hat on. And he was making money from us and off of us, hand over fist. You didn't see no second and third tier rate commercials come on BET. You saw first and second tier type commercials come on BET. So how was he not getting paid? Man, he sold that company because he wanted to walk away. He had every reason not to. That's why I said it was the same thing.
He made enough money. He made enough money. He was tired. He might have been tired.
Might have been.
That's a long. I mean, come on, man. He ran it for a while. He made good money. Now they did. Now BET did get ran into the ground after that. Now,
they did. Yeah, they did.
It's done now.
Now they full of like bullshit.
He single-handedly imploded that motherfucker off the rip.
Yeah. Cartel says 106 in Park was lit back then. Yeah, the AJ and Free days were lit.
Yeah,
I used to watch 106 in Park just for free. Like,
it wasn't even that bad when Little Bow Wow and
the Bow Wow days. No, I didn't watch it too much during the Bow Wow days, but the Free and AJ days, I used to love watching Free. Free was so fine to me. I was like, damn, like shoot, it had been one of the ones I said, damn, she thick, but she thick, Free had that ass.
They had the Freestyle Fridays up there. I remember Rap City. Rap City used to be nice too. I like Rap City.
Oh yeah, Rap City. Yeah, Rap City. Rap City started late
the 80s? Basement. Rap City, y'all remember Rap City, the basement? Oh, nigga, that's when you would find out who is a real rapper, whose raps they was putting out in mainstream. When them niggas came there, you found out, all right, could they really be as hype as the shit that we are hearing on the radio? And you found out who was real and who was fake. All right, he's commercial. Oh, he's a real street nigga. Because they wasn't just asking them to rap your regular songs. You had to come in there and fucking freestyle.
Lil Wayne blew up off Rap City, the basement. I think Cameron even had an ill flow one time when he went down there. Cameron was fucking around, but then he went to Rap City and did his thing though.
Man, as a hybrid catastrophic impact, X83rd Power says Cartel back in the days when everyone was excited to see new music videos from our favorite artists. Let me tell you something. When the music video Thriller was released, it was a television event.
Yes, it was.
I know that's probably like back a little further than you were referring to. But he said Jet Li High Risk came out the same year with Mortal Kombat. Okay. He said yeah, 106 in Park plus that teen talk show. they had one that was short lived. Oh, okay. Hybrid Catastrophic Impact X83rd Power. I wanted Kano to beat Sonya. She was so annoying and arrogant. Actually, I thought Sonya was funny as shit, but Kano was much funnier. Oh yeah, I said Cabal also. Cabal with his 5-6 lines and that scene he had with Kano. Yeah, Cabal was pretty funny too. Like let's see. Yosemite Sam, the other one who's saying Dreamy Cat Corn and I Don't Care. Wasn't that Bugs Bunny in disguise that sang that?
I thought Elmer Fudd.
No, it wasn't Elmer Fudd. So Hybrid Catastrophic said, who's the best? Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Ermac, Rain, Smoke, Reptile, Noob Saibot in same uniform, aka same uniform wearing mofos. And say aka color palette swaps back in the day. Like when they came out with the later versions of Mortal Kombat, they had to start distinguishing them. So that's why they look so different now. Out of all of them, I would say you would have to pick the main two between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, because you talk about a fire and ice combo. Like they really tried to bite the fire and ice dynamic when Killer Instinct came out, because they had Cinder and Glacius as well. But
Killer Instinct was legit.
It was legit.
Killer Instinct was better than Mortal Kombat.
Killer Instinct was a fighting game all its own. Like you had Killer Instinct, then you had Mortal Kombat. I just said the thing about the fire and ice. I mean, that's not really ripping off anything or anything like that. But Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken, and if you want to throw Soul Blade in there or Soul Calibur, or let me see what other fighting games, Virtual Fighter, Dead or Alive, which I don't think they're doing Virtual Fighter or Dead or Alive anymore, because see, game like Tekken take them out all day. Let's see, but the big three really is Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Tekken.
Kid, but I remember like when the arcade, when you go to the arcade, right? The only two games I know for sure you could barely get around the arcade, you could barely get around the game was Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct. And those you could not get around the game.
Killer Instinct, because of the combos. Like it was a game that specialized in combos. Now, once Killer Instinct came out with combos, then Mortal Kombat did the same thing. They started incorporating combos into their games. And then I think the combo breaker. Yeah. So that's what distinguished Killer Instinct from the other video. Like, and Pastor, you kind of right, because I remember when the arcades when I was a kid, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter. Man, like, we used to, me and I remember a guy I went to high school with. Me and him would talk so much shit to each other about Street Fighter. Like, seriously, like, yeah, we was on that shit like a motherfucker, going back and forth. Like, that's how I mean, Street Fighter, like when they came out with the Alpha series, that was pretty good too. Like I was the shit with Akuma.
Man,
you can tell me shit.
Get next to I'm like, it'd be so packed. You couldn't even get next to the game, man. You had to like, especially if you was a kid, you had to like sneak through and see what was going on. They were playing like that Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct. I mean, Street Fighter was big too, though. But I think Street Fighter might have been like real big before I was going to the arcade. We had to
say, can you take my wrench away for 2 seconds? Is that possible? I've never taken anyone's wrench. Hold on 1 second.
I don't know how you do that.
I don't even know what's going on. Let me go ahead and see what I can do. Oh, look, I lost another sub. Ooh, sorry. Whatever I said. Let's see. Let me see something real quick. Gabe requested for me to take his wrench away. Have I ever taken anybody's wrench before? I don't think so. I mean, I'm a remod you, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. Standard moderators. It's funny how the order of the moderators change every time you look in. It's almost as if people are ghost watching. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Got my favorite person on the planet. Indigenous TV. Nah, I was referring to somebody else as my favorite person on the planet. But Indigenous TV, where that motherfucker go? So well, okay. Okay, Gabe, your moderator wrench has been removed temporarily. All right,
I
so
don't know what he about to go out here and attempt to do. Gabe always up to something.
yeah, he up to something. I mean, say who remembers Cedar? I remember Cedar. I
Yeah,
remember
man,
Cedar.
that was like that was AI gone wrong, yo.
Yeah, sure was. I mean, but I mean, like, you gotta understand the limited capabilities of computer graphics back then, as far as like doing something on the fly like a Cedar.
They tried that shit. Had her in a virtual studio and everything. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that shit is kind of lame, yo. Why they could have gave that show to a real person, yo.
Yeah, they could have hired somebody for real. I got you. Okay, but we got D Scott saying laptop fun. Thank you for the super chat. So let's see. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and do Wacky D first. Yeah. All right. Appreciate the love. All right. Then as a special bonus, because you are a member and a contributor to the channel, I'll go ahead and give you Mike Tyson too.
They have nothing to do with this. They're just innocent people.
All right. So
appreciate clue here now. Hey, okay, did you see Donald Trump got booed today, man?
He got booed today?
He got booed today, yeah. It was fucked up.
Okay. Well, that's not surprising, seeing that Donald Trump is Donald Trump. Where did he get booed at?
I don't know. He went to some libertarian. He was speaking with some libertarians, I guess.
Oh, libertarians.
And,
all right.
Because some y'all always have the door will always be open to the Oval Office to y'all. They started booing him, man. I was like, damn, man, that's fucked up. I feel like Trump losing a lot of momentum. Like, his buzz ain't there no more like that.
Okay.
I know we'll call him out the class.
Pastor, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, Pastor.
Nah, Trump losing his momentum, fam. He getting booed by the libertarians.
Pastor.
Getting booed by the white women.
Pastor, you don't know what you're talking about.
Trump got to resort to niggas in the Bronx.
That's niggas' fault. That's not his. That's niggas' fault. It is. It's niggas' fault.
It's looking like Biden going to take this shit again, yo.
Pastor,
Biden going to get 4 more years.
Pastor,
yo.
Think about it. Pastor, if Trump has to go to the Bronx and tap dance for niggas, that's an L for niggas. Not Trump.
No, that's an L for Trump.
That's an L for niggas, not Trump.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is.
No.
It is. Because let me tell you, let me explain why.
L yesterday.
Let me explain why.
No.
Pastor, let me explain why. Because in any other nationality, he goes to them and tells them, he speaks to them like they're human. He says, this is what I'll do for you financially. This is what I will provide for you as far as foreign policy. This is what I will provide for you as far as taxes. He speaks to them as humans. But when he goes to the Bronx, he got a tap dance. Because you dudes in the Bronx are niggas. So he got a tap dance for your vote. He doesn't have to tap dance for the white vote. He just tells the white people what he can do for them. So that's an L for niggas, not Trump. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Gabe, I removed your wrench in the studio, so it might take effect the next broadcast. I didn't remove it in the chat, so that's why it's still there. But like I said, as soon as it shows, as soon as you show up as a non-moderator, I'm gonna go ahead and remod you. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, Blacklight Revelations 2. Okay, I think this is a response to what Pastor said. if Trump is losing his momentum and he's still beating Biden in the polls, I don't know how that looks for Biden.
I don't know, man.
It's an interesting point.
I don't know.
That's an interesting point.
It ain't looking like a red wave. That's all I'm saying.
I don't do red wave talk. Okay, I don't care about a red wave. All I care about is we get this dead nigga out of the White House and get Trump into the White House.
But Trump old too though. They say this nigga gonna struggle to get through. This nigga like 80. This nigga like 80 something. How old is Trump? How old is Trump? Look at this shit.
What?
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 Trump old as hell too.
Yeah, he old, but he ain't an old nigga like Biden. Biden is a
that nigga 77. The fuck out of here.
But do you honestly think in the last 3 years Biden was running this country? Do you honestly think that, Pastor? That Biden was running this country?
Nah, he getting a lot of help. He probably got
so
a little bit.
Who was running this country in the last 3 years? Who was running this country?
I think that underworld elites have always run this country. I think the president is a face, but if you want to,
I agree, Kev.
For the sake of argument, if you want to have a political alignment, I have no problem with it. I just have indifference to political ideologies. I mean, I'm looking for the whatever is aligned in the best interest of black men.
But Kev,
because as black men, we need to have a political position, and that's just what up.
What do you think about this? What do you think about this? And this is a very unpopular opinion.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead.
I think that all of this is a puppet show. I think conservative, liberal, Democrat, Republican, it's all a puppet show. There's one person pulling the strings for everybody.
Okay,
and we're supposed to believe that there's beef between.
Okay, so is their last name Rockefeller or Rothschild?
No. It's bigger than them. It's bigger than them.
Bigger than them?
Yeah.
Shit. I mean,
because if you think about the not as big as Satan, but if you think about the earth, whoever's pulling the strings, there's somebody pulling the strings. You know,
it's probably a small group of people.
It's just my opinion. I don't think none of this shit exists. I don't think that, black versus white, conservative versus liberal. I don't think any of that is real. I think that's fake. I think all that's fake.
That's where you done gone too far.
So here's the thing, man. If you believe all of a sudden that all of it is fake, but you have a position though.
Exactly.
I'm a nationalist, Kev. I'm a nationalist.
A nationalist?
Nationalist, yes. I believe in the United States of America. That's my club. The United States of America. That's what I believe in. I'm a nationalist. Yeah.
This nigga.
Don't diss nigga me, Pastor. You're in the United States of America too. And so is Chaos Reign. All of y'all in the United States of America. This is your club, sir. Remember that.
So the 1776. All right, here we go with the bullshit. You went from I vote for Trump. Now I'm a nationalist.
I'm a nationalist. I've always been a nationalist. I've always believed in this country.
The idea of being a nationalist does not technically. I think that would be more on the side of the Klan that would consider.
No. It had nothing to do with the Klan. A nationalist. Think about the definition of the word.
Rob.
A nationalist I'm just saying. Believes in nation and its borders. That's it. Ain't got nothing to do with the Klan.
Oh, so basically you're a nationalist, kind of like a racist is toward race.
No, not right.
Nationalist
No.
is nation.
Kev,
that's what you're saying?
Kev, no. Think about the word nationalist, nation. We
Yeah,
believe
I just
we believe
literally-
that the nation is the nation, a nation
just
state.
literally said that.
That's it. No, you brought up Klan, sir. You said
No,
the
no,
word
no, no, no.
Klan.
I said nationalist is to nation,
Yeah.
like racist is to race.
No.
That's what I said.
No,
You are right for making
no.
that comparison. He made
Kev,
a NKT.
hold up,
he had
Pastor.
an
Let me talk to
NKT
Kev for a minute.
comparison. I don't think you got it, Clue.
Pastor, let me talk to Kev for a minute. Nationalist nation. The only thing we believe in is borders. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing more than that. Borders.
How does that make anything I said wrong? How does that make what I
Because you,
said wrong?
sir, brought up race and
Bruh,
Race
bruh,
is
listen,
fake.
listen up, bruh. Listen up.
What?
Okay, let me make a let me make another comparison. Nationalist is to nation,
mm-hmm.
like I don't know. I feel dumb for not
Like water is to wet. Come on, man. Like
well, cyclist is to
bicycle.
Is to what?
let me see.
Cyclist is the bicycle?
Like I can't even say I say cyclist is to cycle bicycles. That's what I was trying to say. But
Yeah.
no. Okay. All right. Oh, all right. My habitual line stepper brother. What's good, Donnie? There you go.
Nah, but
There's
you
a
were
link.
right though, kid. Because like we talk about a nation or a nationalist. You're usually talking about the people that consist of that nation, of that they call themselves nationalists. And a lot of times it is based off race. A lot of times it is.
There's no such thing as race, Pastor. Come on.
Here we go with this.
You're not that stupid. You're not that stupid. There's no such thing as race.
All right. So Black Light Revelations
I
2
see
says black
Coffee
and
Nino
white
in the
is
building,
fake.
though.
Those white supremacist homesteads, like the Blood Tribe, is just our imagination. It's our 50 IQs working. What up, bad hombre? What's good?
Hey, Kev,
Yo.
can you ask Coffee Nino to hit the panel, please? I need to talk to this stupid, retarded nigga.
Oh, God.
Coffee Nino, narratives and dialogue. I need to holler at this nigga for a minute. If you could, sir. If you could. If
I
you
mean,
if
the
you don't
link
want
is
to,
down
that's
there.
cool,
I'm sure Coffee would be more than
Please
happy
hit
to
the
respond
link so
to
I
your
can talk to that
disrespect to him.
retard.
If
'Cause
you
that's
dis-
what he is.
Hey, bro, kind of chill on that a little bit, man.
I'm sorry.
Seriously,
My bad. My bad.
Yeah, we
My
ain't
bad.
gotta. I
I'm
mean,
gonna fall back.
word.
Fall back.
Word. So we got Donnie up here. What's good, Donnie? Long live.
What's popping, Kev? Long live. How you living?
I'm living cool, man. Yeah, it's just day by day, bro. How about yourself?
Man, trying to live my best life, right? So, I came on and I heard some very inflammatory statements being made. I'm just really trying to catch up. So I've only been on the call for about 2 minutes. Or the chat is 2 minutes, and then I popped in. I did hear racing made up. Is that what the? I mean, where are we going? Where are we going with that?
Yes, it's made up. Yes, sir.
Why is race made up?
It's made up. It was a system that was designed to instill hierarchy, sir.
Okay, and while I can agree that there is a certain dynamic of a hierarchy between the races, why do you feel like that it is made up? Do you feel like there is no distinguishment
It's not a certain
between
dynamic. That's
us
what the
and
design
people of the
was.
Caucasian race or Caucasian groups?
That was. It's not a certain whatever. That's what the design was for, hierarchy. It was to place the darker skinned people below the lighter skinned people.
Man, you
That's
talking
the
about
whole
Willie
purpose.
Lynch letter, man? Come on now. You talking about the Willie
I'm
Lynch
telling
letter?
you what race is.
Willie Lynch didn't construct, man.
I'm telling you what race is.
So
It's
do you
hard
feel
to
like there is no
digest, I
difference between
understand.
myself and a person with a paler complexion? And when I say paler complexion, I mean individuals from the Caucasus Mountains.
It was designed to place them above the darker skinned people.
But that's not what I asked you. I said, do you feel like there's a difference?
It is a difference. It's not a feeling. It is a difference. Yes.
Okay, so being that there is a difference, how would you classify the difference between us and those folks?
There is no difference. They made it a difference when they classified.
So there is a
you.
difference, but there is no difference.
There is a difference. They classified it. They classified it.
Right, but I asked you. I didn't ask you what they did. I asked you if there's a difference between us and those people.
As far as skin tone, yes.
In general, culturally.
No, not culturally. Skin color.
So you feel like culturally we are
No.
the same as those people from Europe, the Caucasus Mountains, etc.
You're the same if you're from this country. Yes.
That's not what I asked you.
That's my answer. In this
So you
country,
feel
you're the
like-
same.
Okay, so we'll even go with that. So in this country, you feel like people of my skin complexion, I'm a black skinned man, right? I'm and people like I don't know, Justin Timberlake. This is the first white person that came to mind. People of that complexion, not him per se, that complexion. You feel like there is no difference between myself and them culturally.
No, it's not. Both of you are from this country. No.
Okay, so culturally, you feel like white people are on rhythm. They make fried chicken. They cook the same way we do.
Fried chicken. What does that have to do with this conversation?
Because I'm speaking on a cultural dynamic.
Did
you know
you
what
just make
culture
that
is?
up? Fried chicken? Is that some kind of a reference? Stereotypical?
Yes, I
reference?
just made up fried chicken. Do you know what
Yeah.
culture is?
Yes, I do. I have culture.
Okay, so when I asked you culturally, you feel like we are the same as white folks. You said yes.
No, we're the same as Americans.
No. That's I asked you very
Americans.
specifically.
I'm
I
very
asked you very
specific in my
specifically.
answer. Americans. Yes.
So, just out of curiosity, how many rocks have you smoked tonight?
0.
Oh, okay. No alcohol, marijuana.
0.
How high are you
0
on
and 0.
a scale of 1 to 10?
Say what?
That nigga's
How
a 10.
high?
That nigga is a 10. Look,
No.
yo, because
What
cuisine.
was your
and
question
culture-
again?
Cuisine
I
and
couldn't hear it because
culture are
Pastor was
closely
speaking.
tied. We
What
don't
were you saying?
put grapes in our chicken salad. Okay.
Hold up.
What
What were you
Raisins
saying?
and the
What
potato
was your
salad. That's
question?
some
I couldn't
wild
hear
shit.
because Pastor was talking.
No, so like when he brought up food and culture.
Okay, Pastor,
That's a real
shut
thing.
up.
In America, look,
Sir,
I'm American.
shut
I'm
up.
American. A
I
white
didn't hear
guy's
his
American.
question. What were you asking me, sir?
I'm American and a white guy's American. I'm
Pastor.
not going to
Okay,
put. He
fuck
gonna
it.
put
Go
some
ahead,
grapes
Pastor.
in his chicken salad. I'm not. But we're both American. So there's the difference. There's cultural differences between blacks and whites and what we eat. Straight up, it is what it is. See, you want the grapes in your chicken salad? Just say it.
Grapes.
We don't. We don't.
Slivers of carrot.
So, back to it. What were you asking me before Pastor did his spiel?
My questions were answered. It's very apparent that there is a dynamic of or should I say a spirit of Jesse Lee Peterson in the room. I'm cool on it.
Justin
At this point,
Bieberson? Did you just say that? Did you just say that, Justin Bieberson?
No, you said Jesse Lee Peterson. That's what he said.
Jesse Lee Peter. Yeah, okay. I know who he is. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh boy. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, Clue man. I don't know what
I'm making
part of
sense,
America
though.
you from.
If you think about it, Kev, I'm making sense. The whole race thing is a problem in this country.
The whole race
Yes or
thing.
no?
Let me tell you something real
it's
quick.
not a
Let me
problem,
speak real quick.
Kev.
Let me speak to you real quick. Hey, let me speak to you real quick.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
we're not the ones that's making race a goddamn problem. They are.
Okay, so
I mean,
I
shit,
agree.
And quite
I
frankly,
agree.
I'm tired of black people trying to beg to be treated like human beings. Like, and it's based on our skin color. So me being a nigga from Alabama, like deep down, I don't want to hear any of that shit you talking about right now. Like seriously, I'm offering you some common courtesy.
So why don't we just all walk away from race?
Why not? Like I said,
what's the worst that could happen if we did it?
Like what problem? Like what problem is it presenting to you or people like you that I acknowledge myself as black?
Okay,
and I know that there's a cultural and racial difference between me and other groups of people, man. Like no, I'm not going to
Kev, let me answer that question. Hold up. You asked me a question. Let me answer.
Racism will disappear.
Let me answer the question, Kev. Let me answer. Can I answer it?
I mean, I've been silent for like 10 seconds. Go right ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question. Everything that has gone wrong can be tied to race. Everything.
Okay,
the
then
George Floyd riots,
like racist, like
the George Floyd riots was tied to race because the only people that went out and rioted were people that believed in race. The people that didn't believe in race stayed at home and waited for justice. Right? It's people that believed in race went out and rioted and looted and caused violence. So why don't we just get rid of race? See, race does not exist because it doesn't. It's just a system that was invented.
So
he's right. I'm not black. I'm OJ.
So
okay,
who was the one?
Jay-Z.
Okay,
let me come on, man.
Clue. Direct this toward me.
No, nigga, I'm quoting OJ.
Talk to me intellectually.
No, nigga, I'm quoting OJ. If you gonna try and be smart, be
Jay-Z,
smart,
motherfucker.
No, nigga, Jay-Z's quoting OJ. Stupid.
Okay, go ahead.
Man, look. So who is it on to get rid of race? Who is it on?
You.
Me?
That's my answer. You.
Oh, me? Nah,
you.
I'm good.
No. That's my answer. You. You can get rid of it.
I'm good because it seems like to me you're coming to black people
Kev,
like
Kev,
we got to make
to
this
me.
effort and nobody else does.
Kev,
which is fucking tone deaf and fucking dumb, bruh. Let me tell you something. If you really truly believe that race doesn't exist, I got a couple of places in Alabama you can go to.
Kev, listen to me. The power is in the people. It's not in the documents that say check here if you're black or your license that says you're black. That's not where the power is. The power is in you believing that it exists.
Okay,
all you have to do to kill the power is say it doesn't exist.
I believe I have a bridge in Bucharest to sell you, but it doesn't make it through.
You didn't hear what I said. You didn't listen to me. The power, the whole race thing lies in the people. If the people do not believe in race, race has no power. Period.
Okay,
it's all in the people. It's all in the people. All you have to do is everybody say race does not exist. And it has no power, and the Jews can't move their agenda forward because nobody believes in race. Simple.
Nobody believes in race?
If nobody believes in race, their agenda does not move forward.
Go to Iraq talking that stupid shit. Go to Mexico talking that stupid shit. Go to Japan talking that stupid shit. These are very racist places. Like
what?
Like go to select countries and say that race doesn't exist bullshit, and then watch.
There's no race. Kev, there's no race outside of the United States of America.
Yes, the fuck there is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, the fuck there. Can you just walk into Mexico and live? No problem. No, you
there's
fucking can't.
There's no race in Mexico, sir. It's only in the United States. Listen
yes,
to me.
Fuck, there is race in Mexico.
Okay. Where's the race in Mexico, Pastor?
Okay.
Where the blacks and whites in Mexico?
Try to fuck one of their women.
You
and
said
watch what happened.
No, I want Pastor to tell me the black people and white people in Mexico. Go ahead.
When a Mexican refers to a white person as a gringo, they're referring to them as white.
And they're doing that in Mexico, or are they doing that in the United States?
No, they do that in Mexico.
Really?
That's the whole
you
term
got proof of
came
this?
from. That was a Mexican term.
Okay, put it on the screen.
You asked me the question, and I'm trying to
put it on the screen.
And you don't want to hear it. So the whole term gringo came from Mexicans referring to white people in Mexico.
Okay. Show me black versus white in the country of Mexico. I want to see it on the fucking screen. Pastor, do it now. Do it now. Show me black versus white in Mexico. I want to see that. Show me black versus white in any country outside of the United States. I want to see it. Even in England or Spain. Show me black versus white in England. Show me black versus
South
white
Africa
in
used to have
Spain.
apartheid,
Show me
right?
black versus white in Portugal. Show me
So
black versus white
just to be clear,
in
my wife
Africa.
is British. Would you
Show me
like to have the
any
conversation with her
country
about
where black versus
white in London?
exists outside of the United States? I want to see it on the screen.
So would you like to talk to my wife? She's a British black person. She can tell you about black versus white.
My
in England.
wife
Would
is
you
a
like to have
British
that
white
conversation?
person.
So you
What you
want to
got?
have a
What you got?
conversation with somebody who
What
is
you got?
ignoring.
My wife is a British white person.
So
What
for
you got?
everybody who's listening, for everybody who's
You brought
listening,
up British.
if
You
you
the one that
look
brought up
up
British.
in the UK, they have the EDL. Is that what it's called? The EDL. That's the English Divorce
I simply said,
Defense League. That is their white Ku Klux Klan. That is the British version of the Ku Klux Klan.
sir,
EDL. So let's have this conversation. When you
Put
say
on the screen-
that
put
there
on
is
the
no
screen
no.
black
I don't need to put
versus
anything
white
on the screen. I'm not in
outside of the
control of the
United
screen.
States.
The
I wanna see
EDL
it.
is the
I want to
English
see evidence
Defense
of
League.
black versus
Clue, you gotta let
white
other people talk, bro.
outside of the United States. I want to see
Clue,
it
Clue,
on the
you gotta-
screen.
Clue.
I paid
Clue, can you hear me?
$50.
Clue, can you hear me?
Kev,
Can y'all hear me? Clue, you
Kev,
gotta
I
let
will
other
pay
people talk,
Kev
man.
$50 if anybody can show me black versus white outside of the
Yeah,
United States.
just pull up the
$50.
EDL.
That's a contract.
I
That's
can't
a
pull up
contract.
anything.
If
I'm not
anybody
on the
can do it,
laptop,
I
I'm
will
on the
pay
cell
Kev
phone.
$50. Do it. It
But-
don't exist. It's only in the United States. Black versus white only exists in the United States. If you can show me evidence otherwise, Kev gets $50 today, right now. Let's go. Links in the chat. Let me see it. Let me see the links.
Duggan.
Let me see the links.
Kev, you can look up Mark Duggan.
Put the link in the chat, and Kev gets $50.
English Defense League. The
Link in the
English
chat.
Defense
Black
League,
versus
Wikipedia,
white.
uh,
Outside of the United
Mark
States.
Duggan.
is
The
a
police
far-right
got him in the UK?
homophobic organization.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's
they
go.
are, they are a white supremacist organization.
Black versus white outside the United States. Let me see the link.
Yeah. Black versus white. Anything that
Let
is
me see the link.
Yeah.
Let me see the link.
Let me
Where's
see
the
the
link
link. Don't leave it there.
I
me see the
mean,
link. You not gonna
anybody
show
want
me
to
the
put this
link?
link in the chat? Go ahead, but I'm not begging for $50. Okay?
You're not begging. This is my offer.
No. Okay,
This is my
you
offer. You're not
but,
begging.
like,
This is my offer. Okay, RPM has a link. Can you click that link?
I cannot click.
This
the
is
link
black
up on
versus
cell
white
phone.
outside of the United States.
I can't believe you making
Can you
this
click
argument. This
RPMs?
is crazy.
He has a
And
link.
does anybody have control?
Art New
does anybody
Style
have
has a
control
link.
of a computer screen so I can try to share this. You know,
Yeah. I want to see black versus white outside of the United States.
Drop it in the back chat. I'll pull it up. Drop it in the back chat. I'll pull it up. But look,
Where
they
it
done
is.
talk about
I wanna
South.
see
They
it.
done talk about apartheid. They done talk about the Africans. They done talk about.
Revelations 2 has a link. I want to see it. Black versus white outside of the United States. I want to see that shit. I
Man,
wanna see
I
it.
don't think you know enough
Because that
about
shit doesn't
world.
exist
You
outside
don't
of the
know enough
United
about
States.
world history for us to be pressed to show that to you.
Where
This
is
so-
black versus white
You are
outside
so
the United States?
intelligence for us to go through the internet to find that website.
We got 3 links already.
You are
I don't
crazy.
see anything. We got 3 links in the chat already.
Britain race riots.
Clue,
I
I
mean,
wish I could give you a white card.
Black
I wish
versus
I could
white
give you a white
outside the
card.
United States. I want to see that shit.
Hey,
On
they
the
proved it in
screen.
the chat. They proved it in the chat. They did. They proved it in the
Okay,
chat.
where is it? Where is it? Where
They
is it?
proved it in the chat.
Play it.
A soccer player got suspended in Russia in a soccer game because he kept making monkey noises and throwing shit at him. They got plenty of videos.
Monkey
of
noises.
Asian
Okay,
people
monkey noises is
calling-
not black
calling
versus
black
white. That's
sports
African
players
versus European.
Oh,
Black versus white. See, y'all niggas are retarded. Black versus white. Not
You're right. They're
European
not
versus
making monkey
African.
noises with him,
It's
calling him a
different.
monkey black.
I
Yeah,
want to
that's
see a
like-
black
all
person
fucking data.
fighting with a white person outside of the United States. I want to see that shit.
When did apartheid end?
Huh?
When did the apartheid end?
You deflected from the conversation. We're talking
I
about
didn't-
black
I-
versus
I-
white
I-
outside the United States. You can't do it, can you?
The apartheid was outside of the United States, nigga. We don't use
Black
that term.
versus white,
Right.
motherfucker pastor.
Hey, when the Ukraine got attacked by Russia, they didn't let the
You're talking
black
about
folks
countries.
leave, but they let the white folks leave.
You're talking about countries.
Yeah. Well, you said black
Countries
and white.
is not. There's no. You're talking about countries. Black versus white. I'm not talking
Okay.
about countries.
Clue.
Black is not a country. White's not a country. I'm talking about black
you owe me
versus
$50
white.
right now.
This
Black
nigga
versus
retarded.
white.
This nigga slow.
Not countries. Black versus
Let's-
white outside the
so-
United States.
What he's trying to be on some slick shit, right? So white is going to be typically these European countries.
Oh,
You're
retarded.
also going to dive into these Hispanic countries because they have white Hispanic. You also
RPM say he
are gonna
posted
make the
racism in
consideration
Mexico.
of certain Asian countries, right? Because they have a dynamic, and this goes back to the Third Reich, to the Nazi Party. They respected the Asians to where they would have Asian children, which we calling them papas, right? So you have even a dynamic of that. So when you look at the Chinese have invaded black countries and done all kind of slick shit. But let's look at COVID-19. COVID-19 happened, and they was yoking up black folks all over the country and blaming them for COVID-19, even though we know who really put that out there. So you have hundreds of cases. He's not going to acknowledge any of them because there's no country that's called Whitelandia.
Did you just bring up COVID? That fake flu you just brought up?
Yeah, that fake flu that was killing folks.
It was killing folks, really? How come it didn't kill me? I got that bitch 3 times, and I didn't get
Right.
any shot.
Because it didn't
I got
affect
that bitch
people
3
the same
times,
way,
and
bro.
guess what?
There
I'm
are
still
people who
alive.
actually die
Am I a
from it.
super dude? I got the
You
bitch
have
3
the
times,
super
still alive,
Negro.
no
They killed
shots.
all them.
The political flu, the flu that CNN told you to get, that shit. Stupid niggas.
Man,
CNN
it
told
was
you to
more
get a
than
shot and you
CNN
got a shot.
covering- See, this is why niggas look dumb. It was
CNN
more
told
than
you to get a
CNN
shot
covering that.
and you got a shot. CNN said, if you don't get the shot, you're gonna get fired from your job. And you got a shot.
Well, you know what?
bitches.
No. It
You
wasn't
bitches.
just CNN.
Just like a
You
bitch.
are a
You do
stupid
what you're
nigga.
told.
It was not just. It was not
They
just
get a shot.
CNN. It was not just
I'm
CNN.
pure
It was
blood,
people that
nigga,
work in
because I was
healthcare.
smarter.
It was people that work in healthcare that want to provide for their families.
You
that
put a
had
mask on, didn't you?
It wasn't
Then you
just
put a mask
CNN.
on, Pastor.
People had to
You
make
put a mask
hard
on.
choices
Did you
between providing
social
for their family
distance, you
and not
pussy
providing
ass
for their
nigga
family.
pastor?
So they took the shot. All
Did you
right.
social distance? You, Pastor, you are a medical bro. You
Yes.
smarter than me. You know more about medicine than I do. You're a medical bro. And you bitch ass put on a fucking mask?
All right, I'm
Yes.
talking right now.
Fuck.
I'm talking right now.
Yes.
I'm talking
I
right
did.
now.
What a bitch.
Hey, I'm talking right now, and I guess it's pretty obvious Clue ain't gonna pay up, but
Okay.
you know, I'm
I
not.
didn't see black versus white outside the United
You
States.
got several
I didn't
examples
see
from
it.
people in the chat, bro. I mean, but like I said, I'm not
Put it on
begging
the
for
screen.
shit. But KNC and Red,
Kev,
thank you.
Put it on the screen and I
Bro,
pay.
I don't have a laptop. I can't put it on the screen. I need somebody else to do it. So, anyway, KNC and Red, he said, so black man, we're having a cordial conversation and someone couldn't stand it. So he came up to say, Master Day's having fun. We can't have it. Jeez. But thanks. Thanks for the
If you can't
super
put it
chat,
on the
KNC
screen,
and Red.
Kev.
Yay. All right. We'll give you Wacky D. I'm gonna give you how high too. No, not how high, half baked.
Because I'm addicted to marijuana.
Hell no. You in here for some marijuana? Man, this is some bullshit.
All right. And also Detroit 313. Let's change a little direction. So we had this little versus conversation. And Clue, man, seriously, bro.
If you can't put it on the screen, that's not
Hey man,
my
we done
fault.
with that. We done with that, Clue. We moving on.
No,
man.
no, I'm not
If
upset
you
about
can't put it on the
I'm
screen.
not
it's not
upset
my
about
fault.
50 imaginary
I made
dollars.
the
Don't
deal
worry
that
about
you
it.
put it on the screen, black
Don't worry
versus
about
white. If you can't put it on the screen, that's not my fault.
I mean,
That's
I'm
your
over
fault.
that.
You cost
Bruh,
yourself
I got over that
$50, not
20
me.
Dude, I got over that a minute ago. In fact, I never really was
No,
on
you
that for
you
real. I
put it
didn't
out.
think you were
You put it
serious.
out like I'm not a man of my word. I said I will
No,
pay
no, no,
$50
no,
if I see it
no,
on the screen.
I didn't anticipate that you would do that anyway. You didn't come up here to be serious, bro. Like,
No,
seriously.
I'm
Yeah,
serious.
So, sometimes when you have these conversations and discussions, I'm all for the foolishness. I think coons are hilarious to a certain extent, right? You go up there, you have a conversation, you debate them, you debunk them, which was done. Now he serves no point. Just
don't.
putting that up. Now he serves no point.
I don't
So
serve a point.
Not really.
I don't.
I mean, you all
I'm
you
trying to
basically
save
did
y'all.
was take the conversation in a direction where we weren't even taking it, bro. I mean, seriously, you
Kev,
came up with that
you believe in
racism.
black. That's a
It-
problem. You don't see
No, it's
that as a
not.
problem.
No, it's not, motherfucker. It's part of who I am, man.
No, it's
Like,
not.
Yes, it is, man. It's a part of who
These
you are.
colors
too. And to
are
sit up
not
there
a
to sit up
part
there-
of you.
and to sit up there and say that it isn't based on my experiences, my family's experiences. I'm from
The
Montgomery,
colors were
Alabama,
assigned
bro.
to you.
I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. We have a deep history with
from
racism,
Texas.
and if you don't know anything
from
about
Texas,
your history,
and I'm probably
in
older
Montgomery,
than
Alabama,
you.
it was
I was
the
born in
Civil
1979.
rights
What
movement.
year are you born?
All of
sometimes you just gotta get rid of cool
Every
niggas.
one of them.
You gotta
I was born in
eliminate cool niggas.
1979. I'm probably older
Let them
than
sit
you.
in the audience. 'Cause this ain't going nowhere.
I'm probably older than you. I'm 44. I'm 1979. What year? I'm born in Texas.
Nigga, older don't make you
So you
smarter.
didn't experience
and-
anything that I didn't experience, sir, Kev.
That man said, bruh. Say
Alabama,
what?
Texas,
What? How do
we
you
all
think I am?
experienced the same thing.
You're right.
What
He
you
is
experience?
experiencing bus whipping.
Racism based off your race? What you experience? What is the experience you talking about? What is
No
that?
such thing as race, Pastor.
Then tell
He
me
got
what
a
you
British white
experienced.
wife, though. He didn't
Yes,
say
I do.
white.
Beautiful lady. Ooh.
You know what they base
She
the color
fucks
off
real
of?
good,
You know what they
too.
base black and white off of?
Huh?
Race. They base it off race.
There's no such
Yes,
thing
like
as
they have
race,
job
sir.
applications because of race.
There's no
I
such
mean,
thing as
you know,
race,
cultural-
sir.
Cultural differences
it's
because
just
of
a-
race.
it's-
If there's
a
no
color-
such thing as race,
it's a color
why you
on a
keep
piece
talking
of
about a white
paper. That's
girlfriend.
all
You
it
have
is.
a white girlfriend. Why you keep telling you have a white wife?
I said British.
Don't
I said
have.
white.
If
You
you
said
don't
white.
have. You don't have
said
a white
white.
wife.
I
That's
said
a fucking
British.
lie. First of all,
You
you
said
lying about
white.
that.
Hold up,
You lying
Pastor.
about having a white wife.
Pastor.
That
I
nigga said
said British. You said white.
said a
You
British
said
white
white.
You
woman.
I
lying
said
about having
British.
a wife,
you
period,
said white
nigga.
woman.
I said British. You said white.
No, nigga, you said British white woman.
Achoo! Oh God, I sneezed. Oh, okay. Let's have this. Let's go to this super chat right here. Hey, I couldn't take it anymore. Hey, Clue, you come back another day. Okay, Detroit 313. Donald Trump versus Joe Biden versus Kamala Harris versus George Bush versus Barack Obama versus Sarah Palin versus Michael Myers. Who would win?
Kanye for president.
I'm gonna go with George Bush. That's a deadly motherfucker.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Michael Myers. I would go with Donald Trump because of his alleged mob connections. But let's see. I mean, if Michael Myers was real, I would definitely pick Michael Myers. I mean, unless Barack Obama starts dancing and then he defeats himself. Sarah Palin is a gunslinger. George Bush, I think, is a war vet. Kamala Harris, she's a vet, but you know, she's a vet as far as the bedroom and climbing up the ladder. And Joe Biden, what the fuck he was doing?
He had a crime bill. He fucked a lot of niggas up.
That man got the power of legislation.
Crime bill.
Oh boy.
Nah, but Obama did drop a lot of Obama had that drone program. He won't fucking around.
All right. So now we got Dusty Days. We got Dusty Days with the super chat. Really appreciate it. He said, okay, Clue. Color don't exist. Now what's next? Give us your high IQ wisdom. I mean, shoot. Black Light Revelations 2 are already estimated. That came in at a 50. So all right. So let me okay, Wacky D. All right, and let's go ahead and solve a mystery real quick. I'll give you this one right here. I don't ever show this one, so let me just go ahead and play it one time. All right. Thank you for the super chat. So okay. So who y'all got? Who y'all got in that question, in that super chat question? Who y'all got? So we got Donald Trump with mafia connections. We got Joe Biden with the power of legislation and crime bill. We got Kamala Harris. You know, she probably, you know, with that mouth do skill. George Bush, who was a war vet. Barack Obama. Sarah Palin, gunslinger. Michael Myers. You know, and Michael Myers. So.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go with George W. Bush. He had that Afghanistan war going for like 22 years, yo. So he was with the bullshit for real. So I'm gonna go with Bush.
So you gonna go with Bush?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bush.
All right, Ray Hummer, what's good? You ain't spoke yet.
Oh shoot, what's up, bro? I was just chilling, man, listening in to y'all going back and forth.
Okay, yeah.
I actually came in for the geek combo because that's what I thought I was gonna go for just a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, what's up?
You know, I might actually do a couple geek streams. Not,
because you brought up, you know what I mean, Baki and Kingen. So
Baki and Kingen.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, as I'm highly intrigued, and as I anticipated, is okay. I believe that it's going to be the hottest anime for a while, or at least the most talked about for a while. Because because I've been seeing on YouTube and on you know, in articles and stuff with people talking about, hey, you know, this is something that they've been wanting to see because they've been making this comparison and stuff. So yeah, those are high places that be creating these shows. I would say, you know, it'd be foolish to not believe, you know, that they listen to the fans, at least.
Oh yeah. Crossover. You know, I would like
Some
to
degree.
see Yu Yu Hakusho and Jujutsu Kaisen make a crossover, but I know that's fucking impossible. But Donnie, you
woman, hold on. That's a good one. You said Yu Yu Hakusho and
Yu Yu Hakusho
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah. Donnie, you about to say something?
Yeah, I think the King and Ashura and the Baki show is going to be a flop. I think there's too much expectation on it. Two different schools of thought. I definitely think that's going to flop. I think they have the best intentions. Fans probably want it, but it's going to flop. This is like Power Rangers versus VR Troopers. Don't nobody like people are like, oh yeah, that's going to be cool. Don't nobody really want to see that shit. And then Yu Yu Hakusho versus King and Ash or
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. Two completely different. Yu Yu Hakusho should have evolved into Jujutsu Kaisen, but that their fighting power system is not the same. Jujutsu Kaisen is insane. I don't think there's anything like it. I think that they're two awesome shows on their own. I don't want to see a crossover of that because I feel like even though I'm a fan of Yusuke, he'll get his ass beat.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think the Baki thing, you know, I don't think the Baki, you know, and King and anime, I don't think that's gonna flop, man. Like,
it's an hour special, so they got it's 62 minutes long, so they got 62 minutes to flesh out a story in a crossover where they have many different fighters with many different dynamics. I would say this: the story in Kingen is slightly better than the story in Baki because it carries more emotional weight. Baki basically is like, you know, it's a kick-ass, you know, cartoon. Well, anime, kick-ass anime. But Kingen has a much better story. I mean, if you watch Kingen, like if you binge watch Kingen and you binge watch Baki, you would say Kingen has the better story, but Baki has the stronger fighters. I think that Baki fighters will mop the floor with Kingen fighters.
But Kingen has a supernatural.
I end up appreciating. I appreciate Baki more, obviously. I mean, yeah.
But Donnie, what's up?
I think Kingen has a supernatural aspect to the fighter's ability. while Baki has had some mumbo jumbo where they've brought people back from the dead and these prehistoric figures. For the most part, there's no like technique where he can go above and beyond his limits and do all this extra shit. Whereas King has done that, so I'm very curious to see how that goes.
Yeah, but I don't think there's going to be a clear winner between Oma Takeda and Baki Hama. I don't think there's going to be a clear winner.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so either. I think they may create a scenario of something.
Because Jack is supposed to be fighting Ryan. The crazy motherfucker from the Kune family.
Yeah.
The one that Oma beat in the tournament.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be any clear winners. I don't think that the matchups that you actually want to see are going to happen. I don't think any of that. I think that they're just going to focus on Baki and Oma. I don't think you're going to see Hanayama fight fake ass Hanayama. The one with the tattoo on his back on Kingen. I don't think you're gonna see any of that. I would have much rather them move forward with the Miyamoto Musashi, like on Baki. Like that's the one I want to see. Like
I mean, well, yeah, you read the manga?
Say what?
Did you read the manga of that arc of the Miyamoto Musashi?
I've seen some YouTube videos.
Okay.
But I did like they were comic, they were showing the comic, so yeah, I did read that.
Well, I'm glad I asked you that because before I dived into it, so I don't spoil nothing. So yeah. It's something else. So it's touching into the little spiritual realm, I'll say, a little bit.
Can't see Red. Kamala being a woman is going to watch the men kill each other off and sleep with the winner. Okay.
That sound like Kamala.
Yeah. It said Baki is that shit. And it said Baki would dominate. Okay. I think that's what you're trying to say. Okay, but look guys, let me see. I think we're good for tonight. Final statements.
We are black people. Y'all have a blessed
I'm out.
All right, Pastor.
All right, bro.
Thanks for coming through.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, bro, for the short minute. Appreciate it. But I'm gonna stand back and holler at you about something though, because I don't know if it'd be appropriate to mention in your stream. So, but it's funny though. It's funny as hell.
Where I'll stay back for a little bit. Okay. And so thanks for guys for coming through. Let me go ahead and finish the stream off like this. It was many different topics. And I know we had that little I mean, it wasn't really a dust up. I just think that I don't know. When I hear people talk like Clue talk, I mean, I don't know whether he's trolling. I don't know where he's being serious. I don't know whether he's being an idiot. But all three are quite possible. And I'm too akin to the history, I'm too akin to the history of what my parents and my grandparents went through because they were right in the middle of it. So, in all honesty, I like to hear commentary and differences of opinion and dissenting opinions, but listening to ignorance is not really one of my strong suits. Like, I mean, I can only take so much of a difference of opinion before it just crossovers into kind of idiocy. And I mean, Clue can be as fucking mad as he wants because I did boot him from the panel. But man, don't be fucking with my history like that. Not for real. If I want to fucking identify as black, I can identify as black. Everybody knows what black is. Shoot, it's not that hard. Like I said, I got for Clue, I got a couple places in Alabama I want him to visit. Seriously. I mean, he can bring his British white wife with him. See,
you booed him because he was on that racism don't exist shit.
No, I don't like I said, I can only take it for so long. I know this is a smoke show, but that wasn't no real smoke. Like, I mean, if you want to come up next Sunday or whatever and and have it out with me because I put them off, yeah, that's fine. That's why I designed these smoke shows for. But I will not have you being ignorant about the history. Okay, that's not gonna happen. All that COON shit that he was saying, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. You know, nah. I mean, my grandparents and my parents went too far, too much shit. Hell, my granddaddy on my dad's side killed a white man and had to be snuck to Alabama in a fucking coffin. Like, you know, I think that's why I might. I mean, I'm a bit claustrophobic, so I think that's why I might, you know, have that because I don't know, maybe some type of genetic trauma or something. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, my granddaddy was apparently that ninja, but you know what I'm saying. But it's like when you say foolishness like that, and then you're acting like the people who have been historically victimized by such ignorant thinking that it come to us like we're the ones that got to put up the effort. You can shut the fuck up talking to me. I ain't got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
now that I agree with you on that one, man.
Hey, fuck out of here with that.
You know, because it would be one thing. I thought about it. It would be one thing if these cats was like, you know, on some spiritual stuff where you know and say, hey, you know, I mean, it's a spiritual battle more so than racism kind of thing. Then yeah, then I can get on board with that. But to not present that, not to show, hey, that you belong to any kind of spiritual force or whatever, and then just say, hey, racism don't exist, and that's it. Yeah, something wrong with you.
Yeah, something is really wrong with you. Like I said, he's either trolling, he's being ignorant. He's either trolling, he's either being serious, or he's being ignorant.
Yeah,
I mean, like, shit, man. Just watch where you at, man. You talking to a full grown black man from Montgomery, Alabama, and you sitting up here coming to my shit talking about some race doesn't exist. Get all the way the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So,
I'm not even playing. I don't know about you, but I ain't playing with motherfuckers when it comes to that. Because you know, motherfuckers, they be trolling, and because that's the thing with niggas, man. Niggas are used to trolling. Niggas been trolling before motherfuckers recognize the term trolling. You know, motherfuckers mastered that art. So yeah, I'm just going to nip it in the bud like this. However you present yourself to me, ain't no coming back being like, hey man, nah, that ain't me, man. I was just playing. Nope. Stay out the kingdom.
Oh, so Quaffy, you saying that was your fault that happened? Okay. That man said he saw me and got triggered. So you got Andre 420. I'm pretty sure he was serious. 55. He 55. Oh man, that's sad.
Oh damn, he 55 and doing that shit. Ain't that a bitch?
All right. So anyway, I'm about to get my ass up out of here. No, I don't have a show idea for Monday. But I'm sure I was thinking about talking about the legend of Mike Tyson. Like, you know, just because, you know, me and someone were talking today about how badass Mike Tyson was, and, you know, how we felt about Mike Tyson when we were kids and everything. So if I don't do a Mike Tyson show tomorrow, I'll probably do it next weekend. Yeah, but you know, I do have like some topic based shows. Like actually T Ridley wasn't too far off from my thought process. But at the same time, when you do have people who are loyal and who watch and are willing to, you know, sit through these conversations and follow them anyway, those are the people that matter. Those are the people that I do this for. And, you know, and I am grateful. I am grateful. So anyway, thanks to all of you for coming through. I would advise the Clue channel to actually get a clue, because, you know, he just named, I mean, the name of his channel has turned into such tragic irony. So anyway, you can even tell him next time y'all see him in the chat, Kev said, get a clue. You can even spell it out, CLUU. I mean, shoot, make a joke out of it. But anyway, That man said his internet wife looks 65. God damn. Yeah, he said he was born in 79. All right, man. Look, I've had it. Man, it's like it's suffering through listening through a bitch talk. Oh, man. Tell me about it. Ugh. That shit get us on your fucking nerves. So anyway, I'm about to end this piece right here. Thank you to all of you and to that special person or people that are in the clouds. Thank you for tuning in as well. It's Kev, long live the habitual line steppers. And Kev, we trust. Don't give up, people. Win. And I'm out.